I know what that is. I heard it was really rough, as expected. Where'd you get my chain from? This thing? My little Chow necklace? You like that? It's from one of my good friends, Digital Monster. I'll pull up their Instagram. I'm always, dude, Digital Monster could pay me for how much I promote them, but I'll do it for free because they're amazing and they make great shit, and you should go support them. Is he selling them? They were for sale. I'm checking right now to see if they're still available. I don't think they are. He does like limited runs of stuff, and then sometimes he'll bring them back, but usually once they're gone, they're gone. But it's this person. It's Digital Monster. I've worn their stuff on stream so many times, and you know, I love them. I always shout them out. And they're a member of the community too. They'll pull up the chat sometimes. Eddie came in. I found you from Twitter. The problem with Twitter is like I just don't know what to tweet out. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, I'm live, smile. I guess I could do that. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. But, oh, wow, he's making a ring. A Chow ring. This is kind of hard. He's got a lot of stuff, though. He made some Pikmin necklaces. Here's the necklace. Yeah. This light, this neon light, the Dark Chow neon light is from them. Actually, here I am modeling their stuff. I don't know if he ever released this. Are those rocket monitors on the desk? Yes, they are. What are those? Guys, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I went live at 10 p.m. in the goddamn nighttime in front of all of you guys, in front of my family, in front of God. And while I was on the starting student screen, went and made myself some coffee. Horrible cup of coffee. I lost my touch. It was so bad. And now I'm drinking coffee at 10 p.m. when I have shit to do tomorrow. I should really start going live sooner, but I do this for you, okay? It is what it is. Y'all are getting fucking hella streams lately from me. This is rare. This is rare. And you know, I only do it because I've been enjoying it, and so thank you for being here. And maybe we keep it going. Maybe we keep the fucking momentum going, eh? Maybe I become a streamer. Maybe it's time for my streamer arc. Maybe it's time to become a 2K Andy in 2024. I have modest aspirations. Look, I'm not trying to become XQC or Hassan level or even like Will Neff level who's killing it lately or anything. I'll take a modest 2K Andy, you know? I don't need more than that. 2K Andy. That's doable, right? With enough consistency and enough planning and effort that goes into the fucking streams, we could do a 2K Andy. Hey March, I'm new here, but I've been a pod enjoyer for a while now. Thanks for doing what you do. Thank you so much for being here. And thanks for being a pod enjoyer. I honestly would prefer you to be a pod enjoyer than my stream enjoyer. My stream is like very random, inconsistent, not planned out, impromptu. So be an enjoyer and consumer of the thing that I actually put thought and effort into. And thank you for supporting. Just be a Hassan orbiter. That's what I'm saying. It's like I can just leech off Hassan. I can leech off Hassan my way to 2K viewers easily. Like, right? I feel like it can't be that hard if I actually try. If I just shamelessly leech off of him and his community. Like, I already do that, but I don't like do it super intentionally, you know? I kind of just do it by existing in the space. But what if I like really just like fucking like as Hassan's about to get off, just text and be like, yo, host me, raid me, bro. Or go into his offline chat and be like, hey guys, I'm live, smile. No, there's even some lines I won't cross. Are there any plans to have I've had people on Fear and love the work you do, by the way? I mean, I think they're like on tour right now, or they just finished being on tour. So we put a pin in the collaboration until they're done. If I had to guess, it wouldn't happen until next year because they just finished touring and now it's the holiday season. So I'm assuming both like parties are pretty busy. But the plan is still to do it at some point. Just react to Hassan the whole stream? Dude, that'd be crazy. Dude, oh my god. What if I just did a live react to Hassan stream every day? Like just a live commentary? Oh my god, what if I just did a fucking... What if I did explain like I'm 5 of Hassan's stream and politics? So I just start doing politics too, but it's like super, super condensed and dumbed down versions of what Hassan just said. That would go so hard. I don't think I'm equipped with the brain to do that. I don't think I'm fucking smart enough to translate like that, but because I need somebody to explain like I'm 5 to me often. But yeah, what the podcast said to do, that is true. That was not an original idea I just had. I thought it was an original idea, but now you're making me realize that that was not an original idea, and I just stole that and used it as my own idea. But who cares? Okay, let's check on here. I'm just on a weekend kick for some reason. I just feel like listening to The Weeknd. We love Abel in this house. Any of the Idol watchers? New set plus Stavros. Stavros next episode is going to be so good. Yeah, I'm actually really excited. Apparently he was on Fear and Malding, but that predates me. And I've never met Stavros, so I'm excited. He's a guest that people have been asking for like since the beginning of our podcast. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fun, and it's a new set. Wait, he just went on JRE? Is that real? Dude, there's no way. Did he really just do Joe Rogan? Oh my god, he did. Holy shit. He went from Joe Rogan to us? Are you kidding me?
The Joe Rogan experience.
Like pussy juice. Pussy juice. I think got pussy. Why?
Dude. That's crazy. Oh my god. He's been on it before, okay. But still, that's crazy. That's so funny. I love that. Also, my tacos are outside and my Postmates driver is lost, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna go run out there, grab my food super quick, come back, and then we'll react to the podcast. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll ethically react. All right, I'm back. Chat, don't be weird. It's the second time going to Joe Rogan and to Hassan House the next day back to back again. He did that the first time. I think I vaguely remember that. Or try to start working for Hassan and Firen. It's a story that I've told many a times. But the abridged version is I used to work at 100 Thieves. That's where I met Will Neff. Will and I became homies, and I've worked on a podcast at 100 Thieves before, and Will knew that. And so when it came time to look for a producer to revive Firen, he immediately approached me. I was their first choice. At least that's what he tells me. It might not have been, but I have no reason to believe that that's a lie. Does Hassan hit you? Yes. He beats me. He wears the rings and he beats me with the back of his hand. Let's see. Fear and... I knew it. Will the logo change with the new set? Nah. I mean, there will be some logo variants that drop and will pop up here and there, but the original logo and most of the original branding will remain the same. It'll introduce the potential for changes, but we'll still always stay true to the beginning, I think, for the foreseeable future. We'll even use the old set sometimes, potentially. I do love that we're introducing the new set with little to no like planning or rollout. Like I would have liked to do like a skit or something, but we're not going to because we didn't have time to before everybody went on break for the holiday, and we won't have Cutie back until like the day of the podcast or like the day before, and there's just not really enough time. But at the same time, I feel like it kind of fits our show to just like introduce a new set with little to no like build up, except like a meme of people wondering where it's been because we've been promising it for a while, and then Stavros is there for some reason. Like it's just the right amount of scuff that's on brand for us while still being like fun and new, I think. Or maybe I'm just fucking coping. Will there be a set tour vlog like Trash Taste? I don't know what you're referring to. If you want to send one to me, send that to me. I'm down to check it out. And then maybe I can do it for ours. Because our set, I will leak that the new set does have a lot of details that you probably won't even completely pick up on camera for the show. So I'm down to go in with a camera and just do like a little BTS vlog of me doing it. No Cutie. I mean, Cutie will be there for the new set. That's why we've been waiting. The whole reason we've been waiting is because Cutie. We would have used it like a week ago or more, but we're gonna wait because we didn't want to do it without her. That I'm missing what he just said about I'll watch these ads. Get fucking Twitch Turbo, or sub to me, or we'll wait till the ads are done. I don't fucking know. Oh god, my stomach's not doing well. New intro song too. Thank you for that gifted sub. I don't think I'll ever change the intro song. I just feel like, you know what's funny is when the intro song was put on, so this thing. Also, have you guys noticed that in all the intros, everything is going backwards? Have y'all ever realized that? People walking back there.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll change the intro song just because it's like, it's funny, when we first added the intro song, and I've spoken about this before, I actually didn't like it. Our editor, so my roommate Gabe is the one who edits most of the episodes. Like I live switch the show, like I do the live cutting, but like he'll do like the little intros and stuff. Whenever I'm traveling, internationally, I'll do all the editing just because it's faster than like transferring all the footage up to a drive for hours and then downloading again afterward. Like there's just not enough time because usually we have to turn around fast anyway. But so he picked that song, and at first I didn't really fuck with it. I was like, I don't really like it, but it's okay. We'll change it in the future. We don't have to stick to it. But I feel like it became like iconic to the show now, and it's grown on me too. That like now I don't see a reason to change it. And I feel like people would just be like, ew, why'd you change it no matter what I pick? I feel like there's no song. I feel like when you have something, also Dan, thank you for the prime. I feel like when you have something that is so like attached to the what's the word I'm looking for? To the brand, I guess. That there's just no song. It could be a song that's 1,000 times better, but because it'll be different, people will just be like, "Ew, why'd you change it?" You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and at that point, then like, why do that? Maybe like way in the future, there will be some like reasoning to do it or some grounds to do it, or like we'll get exhausted of it and be like, all right, maybe it's time. But I don't see that changing. The intro is iconic and signals the start of my least productive morning of the week at work. Nice, I love that. Anyway, I normally just chatting for a little bit longer at the top of my streams, even though I've already been talking for 27 minutes. What the fuck? It feels like I just turned my stream on. But I doesn't have my address on it. Cool, okay. And even if it did have my address on it, you guys wouldn't dox me. But what was I saying? Normally I talk a little bit longer or chat with you guys, but I have tacos that I want to eat, so I'm just gonna run the episode so I can start eating. And yeah, I will ethically react. Episode runtime is 1 hour and 2 minutes. I started watching at 28 minutes into the stream, so let's see how much time I add to the reaction. I'm always curious. Last time I reacted to a podcast episode, which was a few days ago, I added an entire hour and like 20 minutes to it. I don't think I'll do that this time, but who knows?
We are ready. We are back. Welcome to Firan. Yeah.
Love that intro.
Yeah, welcome to Firan, everybody. We're back here. It's a beautiful day in sunny Los Angeles, California.
And we got stuff to talk
I just
about.
realized that you're.
Why did Austin do Hassan's stream intro there? And no one picked up on that. I did off camera. I was like, wait a minute. That's not usually how Austin tees those up.
wearing the shoes that I won from the Austin show that I gave you as a gift because they were too small for me.
I think they're fake.
Yeah, I'm also almost certain that they're fake.
I honestly, there probably are, but I got paid a lot of money to give them to you. So
I'm looking at it right now. They're the off-whites, right? They're the off-white shoes.
Yep.
The
yeah, there was
Fugazi ones.
there was a bunch of giveaways on a stream.
You still owe me a watch too.
Oh, Jordan would watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's long gone.
Oh, dude, he owes me so much.
You just never. There's no way. Okay.
No, I asked you many times.
Look, you can have my watch.
Thank you.
Deal. I'll bring it to you next podcast.
And the jacket.
The jacket wasn't a part of the deal.
The jacket was never supposed to be yours.
Okay, I stole a jacket from Hassan, and for some reason, Will feels compelled that that's his jacket. He thinks it's his jacket.
I bought the jacket for Connor originally.
Yep.
And then once Connor was down, was done wearing it,
Yeah.
Will was supposed to have it.
Yes.
And
I spilled
maybe
cranberry juice all over.
and maybe engage in like a sharing.
Yeah.
You don't want it,
thing.
Will.
Garbage.
Cranberry juice is all over it.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible. It's terribly.
By the way, the reason that their camera angle on this one, never mind. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not. Why even get into it? I'm not going to get into it.
You don't want
Thing.
it, Will.
Garbage.
Cranberry juice is all over it.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible. It's terribly stained. Almost unrecoverable.
I guess you should buy a new one then, right?
No.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
that was a one-time piece. They don't make them anymore.
No, they do. I've seen it.
Oh, have you really?
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know.
enough grilling, spit roasting this guy. He gets enough of it. I have a topic I want to talk to you
Oh, I'd love to.
specifically
All right,
about,
let's
Hassan,
hear it.
and I want to know your take.
I'm here. I'm ready.
You're big time anti
I'm gonna eat
Cybertruck.
this. I'm gonna eat these super fast and then start talking. Okay, I'm gonna inhale these.
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh, I'm anti
Hey, there was
Cybertruck too.
There
Why
was
is
a
that?
there was a point when I thought
That's-
it could be cool.
That's crazy.
They're ugly. Yeah.
No, they're gorgeous.
I think
they're not gorgeous.
they're
I think
very-
they're ugly.
they're-
No,
very sexy.
I am a big time pro Toyota Hilux, which is the greatest truck ever crafted.
Sure. Yeah.
So
This is a Tesla Cybertruck.
and the Tesla Cybertruck is like quite the opposite of that. I love here. I'll give you an example of an EV truck that I do like. The F100 Concept. If you want to pull that up real quick, the F100 Concept. The EV Concept is an absolute slapper. Like that's a beaut right there. Look at that.
That's
Yeah.
a gorgeous vehicle.
Look
That's
at
a
that.
throwback.
Yeah,
That
that's
is a
what I mean. Like
gorgeous
that's the
vehicle.
type of shit I'm on when I talk about
Yeah.
EVs. Like I don't want to see like cyberpunk style fucking EVs.
That's
Which is
sexy.
ironic actually because cyberpunk had a lot of old school vehicles, but
That's sexy.
that's what I want. I want that. I
The
want.
Cybertruck is sexy though.
I don't
think
agree.
It's sexy like.
Also, just want to note, Austin, the man who is a 95-year-old man trapped in a 25-year-old man's body, saw that truck and said, "That's sexy. That's a sexy truck," like 4 times.
Like that though, that's sexy.
Cybertruck is sexy. And
it's
listen,
I guess it's a matter of opinion. I'm anti-electric vehicle.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where you're coming from.
I mean, like,
I guess.
no, I think we should support the environment.
You're like, fuck the environment.
I just think that sometimes if I got to get somewhere, I got to use gas.
Austin, is your sink running right now?
Is
at
my
your
sink
house?
running for my
Is
cat?
your sink
at
running
home?
for your cat?
No,
at
I
home?
did turn it off. But my cat, okay, here's the thing about my cat. Can I tell you something? I took everybody's advice. I got an automatic water feeder, okay, or whatever the hell it is, automatic water fountain for my cat. My cat still refuses to drink out of it and goes by the sink and nudges the sink for me to turn it on.
I just think your cat is a wild animal, and as obstinate as it is, I think it will drink water before it dies.
I don't know yet. It hasn't died yet, so I'm sure it. I've stopped using as much water. I'd probably turn it on half as much as I used to.
Before we move on,
So the sink is still running at
It's
your
not
house.
running right now.
Okay,
It's
so he
dribbling.
hates the
It's
environment.
It's a drop. If you drop.
He hates the environment. We already established that. Your opinion is null and void. I like EVs. I like EV trucks. Did you know that the Ford F-150 EV has the capacity to fully power a house for 3 days?
it was in the ad.
Yeah.
It was in their ad.
Okay, now I'm on
it's
board.
like everybody's home for Christmas. It's like grandma's here, and then the power goes out. It's like, oh God, grandma's respirator. What are we gonna-" And he goes, "Don't worry." And he goes out, and it's like like a rock. And he,
I love that.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking,
American.
that's so American. It's so stupid. I love it.
grandma on her big iron lung is like smiling at Christmas.
okay,
Here's what I was trying to say. I'm hitting it from both angles. I love the big American.
yeah?
I love the big American stupid silly truck, the F-150. I love the old school pizzazz of the F-100.
Yeah.
And I also am a fan of the regular combustion engines with the Toyota Hiluxes, which is one of the most durable vehicles ever created. It won the Chadian-Libyan War. There's a literal war called the Toyota War.
I didn't.
And it was won with technicals. So on that front, I feel like Cybertruck doesn't hit any of the.
Taco review. These tacos are incredible. Place is called Tacos 1986. I don't know if they're only in Los Angeles or what, but they're so good. Almost done.
It's not a 5-tool truck. It's got a shitty bed. It's not even movable. Like it's got like this deep pocket.
Right.
It's built like a goddamn like a above ground pool, the bed of the truck. So it's not very good for utility.
You're using it for trucking. That's your first mistake. Listen, I had a vision
Okay.
in the dead of night, and it came to me in my sleep like a harbinger on the wind. And what it told me is this: next few years, there will be a reboot of Back to the Future, and the car used in place of the DeLorean will be the Tesla Cybertruck.
I'm just not a Tesla fan.
Market.
I mean,
I'm not a
that could be the
Tesla fan at
case.
all.
It's
I
just
don't
that,
like
like,
Teslas.
it still wouldn't, in my opinion, make it cool.
You're a hipster.
No, not at all.
No, he said, wearing his tie-dye self-merch and his Crocs with fur on them.
I can't get on electric.
You have the same cross.
I do. I'm a hipster. I will admit this.
I think
dressed like Bill Belichick.
show the, it's not the Honda EV. Show the other Hyundai EV, the Hyundai one. So yeah. Hyundai EV concepts are also
I was already
out
pulling
of
this up.
control as well.
I was already pulling this up when he looked over, but I was looking at Honda EV instead of Hyundai. But this car right here is so sexy, dude. I'm all for them making like old school cars into modern day EVs. Like they're so fucking sick.
Oh, that's the one. That's
See,
the
that is
fucking
sick.
one, baby. That's the one, dude.
See, that's sick.
That
Fuck.
yeah, like I want that so bad.
Yeah.
I will literally own a pachinko parlor.
Yeah.
And a shit ton of prostitutes. And like I will, yes, 100%. What do you mean? Don't fuck.
Deja vu. I've just been to this place before.
I'm telling you, I come out of that car. I got a fat ass fucking pinky ring.
Are you gonna
I
quit doing
smack the
politics?
shit out of a triad.
Oh yeah.
Right, like for fucking up my territory. Like you're supposed to know. And I say, "Oh my shinderu," and he's dead. I smacked him so hard he died. He didn't even know it.
That's amazing.
Well, listen, I'm not a wise man, but I do think the Cybertruck looks cool, and for me, that's enough.
I think I disagree, but I respect your opinion.
I
respect your opinion. I don't like Teslas.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't like.
Well,
about
I
it.
mean, that's probably because it's so much faster.
They're
than
very
your vehicle.
minimal. Look, your Tesla would. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's not fair. My car is faster than Hassan's.
No, it's not true.
His car is faster
unfortunately
than yours.
that's not true.
Hassan has his little bitchy Porsche in the driveway.
No, unfortunately,
Did you see the Tesla Cybertruck dust the Porsche off the line while towing a Porsche?
Wait, really?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I believe it. I mean, it's a.
I have to tell you guys something. After you're
Was
done.
it an EV Porsche or was it a? Was it a?
I don't know. I think it was the 9.
It might have been the 911.
So,
yeah, it dusts. EVs do dust the combustion engines pretty hard.
in true gay fashion,
Yeah.
I got in a car accident.
What?
Yeah, I got
Well, I'm sorry.
I got in a car accident.
Like a homosexual.
Yes, like a
That's-
homosexual in true gay fashion. And there was another gay gentleman.
Hassan, you're not allowed to say that. Only he's allowed to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
Look, and it was
I'm
the
saying
most.
it as a question.
So this is what happened. So first of all, I had another
done.
gay
I'm
gentleman
done.
in the car that was helping me. I was trying to back out of my driveway.
Achieve orgasm?
No, I know. We weren't fucking.
That's cap.
At the time.
Okay.
Okay. I was backing out of my garage and there was a work truck behind me. And I thought, well, maybe I can get out. So I proceeded to do a 300-point Austin Powers turn. And I get out. The twink in the passenger seat was telling me, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. I swiped the right side of my garage and took out the front right portion of my vehicle.
So I don't get it. So like,
That's so
twinks are
crazy.
bad at direction too. Like they're bad off the car
he
too.
was
Oh my god!
in
Oh my
the
god!
car
Oh my
with
god!
me
The
saying
lighting
you're-
on the cameras. Okay. Let me explain something. Let me explain to you how scuffed our operation is, and how this is all going to be a problem of the past after this weekend. Explain something. The state of the cameras in Hassan's stream room that aren't his webcam, and actually he did break his webcam camera at one point and replace it with one of the other studio cameras, are in such a horrible state. I am so full I can't think right now. So the cameras have no screen on them, right? They're like these little box cameras. They have to they have to have an attached aftermarket accessory monitor, like an HDMI monitor that you plug in, basically. And that's what you use to like change all the settings and see what the picture looks like and all that. All of those cheap little monitors that he has attached to those cameras have broken. Every single one. They all broke within like a week of each other, or like a week or two of each other. Two broke at the same time, and now a third one just broke recently. And to get access to the cameras, I have to crawl underneath the desk to where the cameras are against this wall, which is like this much space. And I'm like up against the wall. And I keep in mind, when I get back there to change the cameras, I can't see what the picture looks like because all the monitors are broken. So what I have to do is use one of his computer monitors, turn it 180 degrees, open up OBS, use that as a monitor, dial in all the cameras the best I can, all within like, oh, and also the lighting on all the cameras just change by themselves. Like the temperature of the cameras, the color on the cameras, the exposure on the cameras. I'll have them all set up 1 week. They'll look good. I'll get there next week. I know Hassan hasn't used any of them. Changed. They're just changed. Like nobody touched them. They just changed. The cameras fucking suck. I had no explanation. And so I have to go in all within like the 10, 15 minutes I have to like set up the show when we get there, from Hassan's stream PC to the podcast. Anyway, this is all just a long way of me saying, look, I'm trash at my job. Fucking kill me. All right. But in reality, like we started rolling and I noticed that their camera was looking horrible and I just can't change it. All I can do is then go into like OBS, apply a filter to that camera and try to like tweak it live. And the filters on OBS are trash. It's just, dude, it's so bad. This will all be a problem of the past, I promise. Anyway, it's not like I just like don't realize that the colors are off. There's just nothing I can do once we've like started. I can't like crawl underneath them and like I could stop the show and like crawl to the other side and like dial it in and like take 5 or 10 minutes to do that, but like I'm just not gonna do that. I just said fuck it. Sounds like a nightmare. I mean, whatever. It's okay. It'll be okay. It's just part of the charm, Cope.
You're good, and I
Wait,
kept
why
going.
would he know more than you when he's in the
passenger
car?
seat. It was closer to where we could have hit.
Yeah, as in he was saying you're good on his side.
Yeah,
but
that
you
was the
weren't good
side
on
that I
your
hit.
side.
No, that
oh,
was the side I hit.
oh, you were not good.
Also,
No,
hi
I
Lily.
was not good. As my
Big fan.
my
How you
sensor
doing?
was going. He's like, "You're good.
Please stop.
Yeah, you're good." and so I went and I was like, I thought I cleared it, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, he gets out of the car and he goes. Anyway, the entire front right quarter panel is just white paint. Just
Miss you
scraped,
dearly.
just
Yo,
dented
come back
in.
to LA.
Yeah, and I was like, it was the dumbest thing I've ever done because all I had to do was tell the guy, "Can you move your truck?"
Yeah.
And instead, I decided to proceed at like probably a 90-degree angle out of my
That was
garage.
a perfect storm. You had the
Yeah.
ego of a man and the
Yeah.
depth perception of a twink.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
So I wrecked my car. I did a.
How does Will do that? How does Will just have those? How does he just top deck those?
They just need to replace the bumper.
Uh-huh.
It's already in the shop.
Maybe without the bumper, it could possibly try and beat either of our cars, but it probably would still lose.
Yeah, no. Will's car, I'll give Will. Will torch my
Will's
car.
car is the fastest.
Yeah, but yours.
Mine is like the third fastest.
Yours would
no,
die.
it is actually.
Yours sucks a lot.
Considering that it's an electric vehicle,
Your
it would
car-
still
you have
dust
a gay
you.
car.
Okay,
You have a gay car.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I guess.
Did you, a gay man, just use gay as a derogatory
Yeah.
As a
term?
pejorative, yeah.
Your car's gay, and so are you wearing pink.
What is happening? Now our podcast is here, baby.
What is happening?
You gotta bleep that out. Yeah, sorry, Mauricio. So
You know
And I
what's
did bleep
amazing?
it out.
Just when the Come Town podcast is making its appeal.
Should have
for
mentioned your car. Yeah, my car is not faster than any of their cars. I think because both of them have electric vehicles, so it's not faster than that. And I think my car is like a little slower than Austin's. Austin is like an SUV. I've been in his car. It's like an SUV. I forget which one it is. It's like an SUV type style BMW, I think. But it's like a race car too. It's weird. And it goes like 0 to 60 in like fucking 2.8 or some shit, or maybe like 3.2. I have a 2023 Supra, so it's fast, but it's not like,
support. We become.
it's not a
the-
Tesla.
Yeah,
Come
we're
Town.
just gonna
Wait,
we're gonna
is
start.
Cometown back?
No,
Never.
Oh, damn.
no, it's the Adam Friedland show is what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Nick has a stand-up special that came out today.
Stavros has his own podcast now called the Stavros Stavvy's World. By the way, speaking of which,
I do have
he's
a
our
Supra.
next guest.
Yeah, he's
on
our
the
next
podcast.
guest.
Yeah, he's our next guest.
He's our next guest.
Stavros Halkias, coming into town.
He taught us how to do the nearly nude calendar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the leader.
We kind of yoinked that from him, yeah.
Yeah.
He invented the nearly nude
really did.
calendar.
Oh, he's incredible. I love Stavros.
By the way, we look like shit.
Oh, do we?
All of our images.
You
are
think
bad.
so?
Yeah.
Like
I
look like,
think we look
Yours is
fine.
pretty. I think they took more time with yours.
Oh, in the calendar. I thought you meant right now. I was like, I just got off a
the
plane.
calendar.
Okay.
I thought that I looked at all of them. I thought that we all looked pretty good in all the photos.
I might change 1 month to just me self-sucking.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That would be so
Oh,
good.
would you
Or you're saying like not enough dick?
would you include your hog in that?
He is
I mean,
changing one of the
I know.
months originally. I don't know if it's to self-suck, but he is changing one of the months. Somebody asked earlier about the calendar. We're still doing some final edits on it. We're trying to get it out as soon as possible.
I would get a tasteful angle so that there's no deck.
Okay.
Just like straight, like your meme, like you would do it like the GIF. Wow.
Can you touch your toes?
Oh yeah.
I can't touch my toes.
What?
I've been doing a lot of yoga.
I
recently.
can I can barely go past my knees.
Wait, try it right now. Show it on camera. That's the craziest thing I've ever. What?
Don't look at that frame.
There's no.
Try harder. Come on.
Get down there.
What the fuck? Is there something wrong with you? I mean, there is something wrong with you.
I just don't.
Why are you so immobile?
I don't know. I've always been that way. I mean, they say you should stretch.
I stretch every day.
Do you not?
No. I
Well, I mean, I know you don't because you can't touch your fucking toes.
No, I can't. And,
Can you? Okay, wait, hold on.
and I'm really
He can't
embarrassed.
touch
Hold
his
on.
ankles.
No.
pull
I
up,
can't.
pull up, PT like evaluation positions. Maybe that'll come up. Not
Yes,
YouTube.
Hassan.
Wait, hold on.
Let me
There's a
find.
couple
Let
things
me
Somebody
find
to
what you're
just make
talking
me more
about
flexible.
with that
Because
prompt.
You have a personal trainer.
I know, but he's not a physical therapist.
It doesn't
I just
matter.
want to hire somebody to come stretch me out every day. 'cause
Here are a
it's such
couple
pain
things
in
you
the
Crazy
ass.
have
way
to
to
be able
phrase
to
that.
figure out. Austin, get up in front of that big camera.
No.
I want you to turn around, and I want you to try to connect your two hands behind your back. One from underneath, one from, turn around,
Ain't
show it
no
to the
way.
camera.
I can't even do that.
So the flexible person, I mean, that it gets harder the stronger you are, but the flexible person should be able to at least like get in one hand. Let me see. Well, yeah, March, you're frail.
Oh.
You're frail?
Yeah, I said off camera, I can do both hands, which I can. And then he said, yeah, March, you're frail, which is fucked up, but I'll do it now. Whatever, man.
Let me see.
Okay. Saying do it.
All right. The other way around.
Oh no.
Oh. No, not bad. Not bad. That's not as bad as a.
Really? But you can do. See,
I'm surprised Tazan can touch his hands.
I mean, look, I
can also touch the.
here touch your ankles. Your knees are bent. Straighten those up. Okay. Ooh, here now. Give me a little slide. Slide your hands up your. Slide your hands up your. That was pretty sexy, to be honest. Hassan. Do that again, but then slide up real slowly.
What is he saying
Like,
right now?
And then
What is he saying?
like slide up real. Come on, fans will love it.
So
Okay.
what else happened over the?
I flew on a plane, and so I got a story for you.
'Kay.
I went on a plane,
Sure.
as I do,
Mhm.
and I sat next to this older lady. It happens to me a lot.
Sure.
I sit next to older women sometimes, and I have these bracelets that fans will give me at TwitchCon.
Also, sorry, a completely ADHD moment, but I walked by this logo earlier today and had to take a picture of it. Does something about this look familiar to you? It was a coffee shop logo. Does this logo look familiar at all? I didn't steal I didn't steal anything, okay?
or at Name Your Price.
Yeah.
As we do, we collect bracelets. And like one of them I have on is the F slur. I like to wear that one. I pick and choose one. Well,
It's a
somebody gave me
coincidence,
one,
folks.
that
It's
says
a coincidence, okay? It's completely innocent. It's a coincidence. Two great people can have the same great idea. Totally a coincidence.
Papi,
Okay.
which for those who don't know means daddy in Spanish. Right?
Thank
For
you
those
for
of you who don't habla español,
yeah.
thank you for clarifying that. I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Well, there's some people out there that don't know, right? And this woman happened to be one of them. She looks at my bracelet and she's like, "What does puppy mean?"
okay.
And I was like,
That could be much worse than Poppy.
"Yeah, no." She's like, "What does puppy mean?" I was like, "She's like, doesn't that mean dad? Did your children make you that bracelet? That's so sweet."
And she didn't see the one that said,
The F slur? No, it was hidden. But I had to. So next thing you know, I'm in this like lengthy conversation talking to this woman about how I have children and they made me bracelets.
That's crazy.
You lied to
What
her?
am I?
Why?
What am I supposed to say?
Just
That-
say that your twink
you
made
just
it.
say it's your nickname.
no. I don't. The first thing I went, she said, "Did your kids make it for you?" I said, "Yes."
You're the George Santos of Twitch.
No,
That's so weird.
accurate.
What am I supposed to?
No, I wasn't at a drag show. This glitter hit me in the face as I was running.
No, but it was like
Cutie,
I just
hella
had to
quiet. Not
explain
gonna
to her
lie, yeah.
that
Not
I just
saying
didn't
much
wanna
this
say,
episode.
like she's like she thought it meant dad, like father.
It does mean
Not
dad.
daddy though, not in the sexual connotation.
That they kind
She-
of mean the same.
No,
thing.
I don't. No, padre is more like.
There's actually people who speak Spanish don't call their dad padre. They say papa. I've never called my dad padre.
He hit
I mean,
that.
maybe like jokingly.
Did you
but-
hear that? Did you hear that? He- Padre.
Yeah,
Padre.
Padre.
Oh Dios. Oh, Dios mío.
Right,
Dio mio.
Oh,
For those
Dios,
who are
Dios mío.
listening, padre in Espanol
Padre.
means father, but like more so like you would call your dad father, right? And if you were to call him, you would,
Papi.
yeah, you wouldn't say it like that, right?
Oh man! So you lied to a woman.
I did. And
Tell
that's
us
the
about
end
An
of
your
it.
older-
kids.
an older
Tell us
one.
about your kids.
I said I think I told her I had a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, girl.
Hi, Psycho
Into
Red.
Soccer.
What is
What's
he
up?
into?
We
Welcome.
Didn't get that
No,
far in the
Kaya.
conversation.
That's cutie.
You want me to improvise?
No.
No, what, like,
I
just tell
didn't-
us.
We didn't get to this conversation.
I
She
love
didn't
that.
ask you about
I
your
love that
children.
Kaya
No,
immediately like
I
I
backed
feel like
off.
old people love children.
What would you have done if she asked to see a photo?
I would have said I
He
don't.
would have shown his twink. He would have been like, "Yeah, this is my 5-year-old.
So well built for a
He
5-year-old.
he just eats real good.
Yeah.
Kids these days, you know, the iPad generation. I don't know what they're putting in the
Yeah.
water.
Holy shit.
Well, he's 23 years old. He
Yeah.
does ballet.
Can't park a car.
How many episodes until we see the set, guys? The set is coming next episode for sure. I promise, guys. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I promise this next episode, it'll be the episode. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you guys.
Can't even help with the
I
navigation.
liked that story. That was good. Oh, this one's for you.
Okay,
Speaking of George Santos, did
Yeah.
you see that they announced they're doing a movie?
I did. I'm not. It's the least surprising thing I've
Flashbang with
heard.
that camera
Make
angle.
money off of this? Do you think?
No. I think like
They're gonna make
I
fun of
think there's a rule that allows
happening,
you to
guys.
make
This guy.
stuff about like criminals, and then they don't get the likeness.
No, there's
there's a law.
There's a parody rule where it's like if your reputation is so
You
destroyed.
lie more than
Oh no, that's a
George.
defamation law.
I'm
yeah.
the George
yeah, yeah,
Santos
No,
of
what I'm
Fear.
talking about is a different.
No,
one.
it's
There's
definitely
like
Austin.
there was like a serial killer. I
The
think.
set's real, bro.
Was it
What
like,
if we just kept the lie going indefinitely and there was just no set? And this was all just like some really weird, like meta, like joke to like lead you guys on to eventually, I don't know, like just keep a running joke forever?
like Son of Sam? Or
That
something? It
wouldn't
might
be funny.
literally be that. Where I'm pretty sure there was a law that was passed in the books.
I love that George Santos is
That-
up there with the son of Sam killer.
Well, it's just like if you're
Dude, apparently George Santos is doing cameo now, and I feel like I need to get him to do a cameo and like surprise them on the podcast with it.
criminal,
Willing to workshop some ideas of what we can get him to say.
you can't sue to.
Yeah, like Ray's saying she's making a formula video and DNA test. Dude, okay. The 4 million video, she messages me about that, like the F slur, dude, true. The 4 million video, she asked me about that every few days. She's like, we need to film it. I'm like, yeah, we do. And then I look at her calendar and she's busy like the next 6 days in a row. I'm like, when are we gonna film this? And now I feel like just so much time has gone by that like I don't know. Maybe it's better to exist as a meme.
Retain your own likeness and like purchase it so you can get money off of it.
Dude, Santos to talk about the new set. Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. Okay. Oh my God, what if I get George Santos to do a cameo before this weekend when we film the set? And then I show it to all of them with Stavros there. And he talks about the new set. He congratulates them on the new set. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking write this down. Hold on. More ideas, guys. You guys are so good at this. Do you guys need a job? I'm not paying you, by the way, for this ghostwriting. Dude, having the new episode be on the new set with very little like fanfare leading up to it, Stavros randomly being there with no explanation, and then randomly a George Santos cameo would be so chaotic. People's brains would fucking explode. Holy shit.
Next for George.
Did you see he raised the price to 75 for 400? Worth it. Doesn't matter, worth it. Liz Khalifa, thank you for the prime. George Santos calls Cutie natural and beautiful. Yeah, that's amusing. That's amazing. For the George Santos.
For the George Santos cameo fund. This is tax deductible, right?
Perfect. I mean, we don't need that, but thank you for your contribution. I was just going to steal it from Hassan's Patreon money, but hey, if you want to fucking contribute, be my guest. I was really just going to steal it from Hassan's Patreon money. George, dude, there's so much that can be done here. Okay.
Dude,
Are we gonna see him
television.
in a
Oh,
car
well,
dealership?
prison. Well, prison first, but then after prison.
Yeah, will he say the F slur? I feel like you can't get him to say shit like that, right? Like that's crazy. He probably has there's probably a limit, and I'm down to test it. My friend wanted to buy me a cameo, but George wouldn't do that. Wait, my friend wanted to buy me a cameo, but George wouldn't do that. He said it was too promotional. What do you mean? What does that mean? Like George wouldn't let your friend buy it for someone else? Oh, this is bad. Okay, so I have to trick him into thinking it's for me. I have to make an account under like Hassan's name. He'll be like, I can't say that word. True. It was a cameo for me hyping up my podcast. Are you doing a bit? I'm confused. Well, whatever. I'll limit test. I need to get on this ASAP though. March is back. I'm serious. Oh, okay. No, you're good. I just couldn't tell. Like I got my brain broke for a second. Hi Nancy, welcome back. Let's do it live. We could do it live. That'd be so fucking funny.
I think you should do porn.
Play the first clip. Wait, what clip? What are you talking about? Just pay more than would. He's going to jail in a year. Yeah, like I'll be like, what if I sweeten the deal and pay $500? Message George Santos' handlers right now. You mean Cameo.com?
Who would watch that?
Dude.
You would watch. No, that's like a parody porn. You watch it one time.
I would watch it.
You
yeah.
would crank it to George Santos.
No, I wouldn't jerk off. I'd watch
That's
it
what
for
I
sport.
mean. It's like fascination
Watch it for
porn.
sport
You
is
watch
such a
it one
crazy
time
thing
and
to
then
say.
It's over.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't jerk off to it, but I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah, but if you don't
He'd
have
make
a
lot of
repeat,
money on
Is
I think
Patreon your
he would make
handlers?
a lot
Yes.
of money on OnlyFans.
no, he wouldn't.
just yeah. he
Bro
would.
said
He's so
$500. Well, if the
famous.
price is $400. I'm sure Hassan has the direct connect. I know, but I can't tell him. They can't be. It has to be like the shock value of me presenting this to them. Like they don't watch my fucking stream, so like I can speak openly about it with you guys here as long as no one narcs. Like no narcs, you know, just don't narc.
He would do it for
He's making eams on Cameo.
the one time.
You're
and
saying I can't buy George Santos?
then after that, everyone would be like, unless he went on fucking like Anavar, unless he cycled and then became like super
One
shredded.
thing you don't know about the gay
I
community is
should use you guys as a life coaching service.
Yeah,
Take Anavar, do fucking OnlyFans.
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Unless
that's-
he just
Would you make a cameo?
no,
Me?
no.
Why the fuck do I need a cameo? I'm right here. I'm live in front of you.
Would you do OnlyFans?
You were about to say the gay
mean,
community
sure.
has a lot of like niche interests. Every community does. It's not specific to the gay community. He would hit like
New
He would
set,
hit, like-
Santos intro and outro, all 4 hosts, brain broken. Yeah, dude, I have an opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
one marker, which is, oh, I'm fascinated. George Santos made a porn. Let me go watch it. It's a one-time thing. He's not getting return customers, dog.
okay, you're right, but I just want him to do it because I want to see.
Or money, duh.
Okay.
I'm not
You're
very
just
financially motivated.
horny in the
No,
weirdest
I'm not horny
ways.
for George Santos.
I
You know
think
what?
you're
You're
horny for
tearing,
George
Santos.
you're
Yes,
tearing down
I would
both
fuck
our
George
ideas
Santos.
today.
Just to say I did.
What?
Aren't there
Wait,
people?
I'm
aren't there
sorry. What
peop-
did you say?
I would. Maybe I
Say it
shouldn't
again.
I would,
Say it again.
You know what? I don't think I would.
You said you would fuck George Santos.
I mean, imagine that.
I don't
Aren't
want
there-
to.
aren't there-
I don't
I
want
am.
to.
No,
I
aren't-
am.
I don't want to.
Aren't
It's
there-
hard. It's hard for me to. I'm imagining
Aren't there
everything but
people
that.
out there that you would just have sex with just to say you could. Like I'd have sex with Elton John.
Elton John is way different than George Santos.
Yeah, you're like.
Dow
you're
Garden,
like
thank you for the
saying
prime
you would
time.
fuck the.
Thank you.
Just
Appreciate that.
That would ruin his career. Think about that.
Wow, he's saying he's slinging dick for America.
That's what I'm saying. It's
He's like
patriotic.
he's doing it in a way where he
Would you
destroys.
Think about it, Hassan. Think about it this way. You're so progressive,
Uh-huh.
leftist.
Uh-huh.
Would you sleep with a prolific Republican politician to ruin their career?
No,
do
when you
so
put it
ba-
when you
they
put it
do
like that,
so bad
when you
for-
put it like that,
Yeah.
I kind of get what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? That's why I'd sleep
I
with.
get it. It's like
Yeah.
espionage.
Now I can't defend the George Santos because he's
Subterfuge.
but like I can't defend George Santos because everybody knows he's gay. But like I need to sleep with like
Yeah, no, that was just purely horn.
But
you
no,
were horny.
No, George. Santos is
You
not
want
my
to fuck
type.
George Santos? You
No,
said
I-
it.
I
It's
don't.
on the record.
What
You might have to roll that one back.
No. We are not rolling that. We
that
no
right?
edits.
I agree with you.
No edits.
Well, I mean, do you think
I
that's
do
bad for
edit
my
sometimes, but I did
image?
not edit that one.
That you want to be dick deep inside of George Santos?
The way you
want
say
to
it
punish
like
him?
that.
You
What
want
if
to
it was
punish
more
him?
romantic than
Because he's
that
been a
for
bad
me?
boy?
No.
What's the most horrible person?
Remember last week, or not even last week, but a few days ago when we reacted to the podcast and the conversation went way off the rails and I started talking about how, when the conversation starts going off the rails, I'm just sitting there in Hassan's seat off camera, head in my hands, just contemplating how this is all going to fucking go away next week because we just can't keep doing this every fucking week. And this just can't go on week to week. We've now reached that point of the podcast again, so let me run that one back.
Like you
I
have-
don't
Oh,
think
that's
I'd
the wrong
feel
one.
comfortable if somebody said hit me.
because like it's totally ridiculous. Like jump humping.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Or soaking.
Or ATMing.
Yeah. Wait,
Ass
what?
to mouth?
No, ATMing is
That's what I
where
thought,
they
too.
take their penis and they slide it in between your butt cheeks until they come.
It's kind of hot. He's hard, right? His dick makes my dick look
You guys love talking
I'm
about
sorry we're
penises.
talking so much dick.
The audience loves it.
Like to have a gay romance.
the most horrible person I'd like to have a gay romance with.
Like, who's a shitty person that would ruin their?
Who, like I just
Disparage.
like ruin them.
This
by
entire
having sex
segment
with-
until dude, I didn't even remember that I did this because it was like midnight when I was filling these out. But for the fucking title or the chapter, I just like, please just change the subject.
them. I can't get it up with Ted Cruz.
Oh, but you
like,
could get it up for
No,
another.
all you have to do is receive.
Yeah.
wait, I'm taking it.
Yeah, he's
Oh
taking it.
no
George
way!
Santos.
If I could
You think
ruin-
George Santos a top?
I do.
If I could ruin Ted Cruz or DeSantis, just humiliate one of them.
I don't think George Santos is a top, but I haven't seen his partner. So I
You're
don't know.
typecasting because he did drag.
No, you can be a person who does drag and be a top. I'm typecasting
I think
because he's
we're
like
onto
very
something.
femtops are very femtops are
Blouses?
very rare. Yeah, exactly, they're very rare. So it's like George Santos does give a little. He is a little femme.
Yeah, not my, I'm really cooking here. I'm thinking we could ruin the Republican Party by sending several.
Dude,
March
Dude.
ha ha.
Dude, the way, thank you for the fucking 2 months, 2D Superhero. Welcome back. Appreciate ya. Dude, the fucking way that Austin delivers that line right there had me dying. Like, because I feel like he believed it. Like, let's run that back.
I haven't
Look at
seen
him.
his partners.
He's
You're
like-
typecasting because
he's
he
like-
did drag.
No, you can be a person who does drag and be a top. I'm typecasting because he's like very
something.
femtops are very femtops are
Blouses?
very rare. Yeah, exactly, they're very rare. So it's like George Santos does give a little.
Let him cook.
He is a little femme.
Yeah, not my. I'm really cooking here. I'm thinking we could ruin the Republican Party by sending several gay secret agents.
Also, what you're describing has happened so many times, and the Republican Party is still standing.
Yeah.
They literally get caught not just with like age-appropriate male prostitutes, but age-inappropriate male
That's true.
prostitutes regularly.
That's what I hear.
And it seems like
72
there's
crack
no-
smokers is crazy. Yeah, we're building an army.
we need to like hit them all at
Wasn't
once.
there some statistic that when the Republican National Convention comes into any town, like gay porn searches explode?
It's like it's the least surprising thing I've heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes
what
so
about
much
you?
sense.
Who would you have a gay romance with?
Who would I have?
I didn't even answer mine, but it's Trump. It's Trump.
You would.
I mean, what was that going to do to his reputation?
Dude, it wouldn't. Actually, you're right. He might win.
Yeah.
He might win extra hard.
Now America knows my big secret. I'm a homosexual.
Yeah, he would win
believe
so
me.
hard.
All that locker room talk was just compensation. I didn't feel adequate.
me.
Yeah.
The liberals don't want me.
Hassan was very sloppy. Believe me.
Yeah, sometimes I like reaching across the aisle. Other times I like reaching underneath.
I called him Whiny Hank.
That's right.
Yeah.
Believe me, he couldn't even take it. Believe me. It
Yeah.
was very sad.
First of all, I could. Okay, how dare you?
said-
My ass is powerful. I take big shits.
Oh,
You know,
I had
who
this conversation
I
with
would
the yard.
have a gay romance with
Who?
the leader of North Korea.
oh yes. I like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
That's awesome. Tell me why.
We could free a nation
Yeah.
if the God King.
Do you think your dick is that good?
No, I'm just
How come
saying-
he's fucking and I'm bottoming? You just
Oh,
automatically
I
went,
mean,
he's
come on.
topping.
Yeah,
Between the two of you, he's
Yeah,
if you were
but
guys
no.
fucking, he would fuck you. under
Yeah.
the
No,
table.
absolutely
Oh,
not.
He would put
Absolutely
you, he would
not.
Put you in the electric chair.
I will.
Drop.
I am going to
This
stand
is
by.
your most based take.
No,
telling you.
it's a ridiculous take. You don't know your ass from your
Hassan,
elbow.
Hassan.
I personally,
Sound off in the chat.
I personally know that if needed, this is an ass that can go to work. However, preference wise, dude, I'm topping.
It's
Well,
you don't
yeah.
get a preference.
I would
Yeah.
top. I would top Donald Trump.
You would top.
I've
Donald
talked
Trump?
about topping Donald Trump.
That is a nasty.
He's got a fat one. He's got an ass. He's got an ass that won't quit.
Yeah,
He does.
I'm sure. Ooh, gravity has taken. hold
Marsh,
on
pull it
that
up.
man's
Pull up
body.
Trump's pussy. Let's just take a
Oh,
look at it.
please.
Wait, is
No, do it. Do it.
wait, is bussy or is?
No, Trump ass. Like, that's it. What do you mean?
For those of you at home, Marsh put his hands up like this and said, "What do I look up here?"
To which Hassan responded, "Trump ass. What do you mean?"
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
wow,
that's
look at
that's an
that.
iconic one.
All caked up.
Wow.
That's an iconic one.
That's
That one
nice.
is iconic. Look at that ass,
Do you
dude.
think if he lost a bunch of weight, he'd lose his butt?
Yes.
This is.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is not. Trump is fat.
We should be doing a tier list of like who out of all the politicians who has the best ass.
I like that. Kim Jong Un. That'd be
Yeah.
great. So you would free the nation. So you're
I would
saying
free.
you would liberate North Korea by fucking Kim Jong Un.
That's my platform.
Your dick is that good.
Well,
Your dick game is that
I
good.
would erode the people's confidence in the glorious leader.
Isn't that?
If I leak one night in Kim to all the monitors in North Korea,
Oh yeah.
and I got him on a dog leash, you know what I mean?
What if you just came into power and just kept the dynasty alive?
I just don't change anything.
He's a swagged out white boy. That's
People
what
of
they need.
North Korea, I am the glorious.
Yeah, dude.
You just say you're
Dun,
you say
dun,
you're
dun.
you say you're Kim Il Sung reincarnated.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
As I'm crashing.
So
I
that
have
would
the
mean
food and
his
now I'm
dad
so
is
tired.
fucking his son, or his granddad is
Listen,
fucking.
you don't
his
know
son.
how God kings
nobody-
work, okay?
Okay.
Okay, look, they I wasn't putting the story together, but
Marsh, what
All
was
right.
one of your topics?
I have
Oh,
a topic.
Oh,
I have a topic.
Okay.
My family's trying to kill me.
what?
My
I
family
don't
is
know
trying
if
to.
that's a topic.
It's not.
That's
is a
cry for
topic.
help, Hassan.
It is a topic.
That's a
Dude. Okay.
plea.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have like. I guess you don't have like similar issues. I love my family to death. Obviously, they're the best.
sure.
And they've been staying with me, and I usually have like very hard lines on what is allowed and what's not allowed when it comes to the diet stuff. Okay. And slowly but surely, they have eroded all of those
I'm
lines.
hungry. Get some tacos
And
like I did.
now-
Oh, you're getting fat again?
Pull up
I'm
Trump
not,
pussy.
but like I'm noticing that it's like it's much
Yeah,
harder
we
for me
noticed.
to.
I don't know what's gonna wake me
Oh,
up
yeah,
right
come
now.
on,
We're
don't
just
say
talking
that.
about it.
No, I'm doing great on the diet
little-
front.
you
I
walk-
did have tacos on this Tuesday. I got tacos 1986. Drugs, yeah. I could just pop some fucking Adderall. It's too. I don't have any of that available.
A little extra. jiggle.
Everybody does know I do smoke cigarettes and do drugs. So, thanks Hassan for that. He was drinking straight tequila from a bottle the other night. March talked to him. I was watching that when he did that. Wait, talk to him about what?
Oh my god. Okay, I have body dysmorphia. Stop.
I'm just kidding.
So-
We're helping you.
We're helping-
No, you're not. So, what is happening?
No, I think real answer of why. I mean, I woke up this morning really early at like 9:30 a.m. because I had exercise with my personal trainer at 10 a.m. who's also Hassan's personal trainer. So I've been awake for a long time and I exercised. But also I ate pizza, like bread pizza, and for some of you who don't know, I have like a gluten allergy / intolerance, and one of the main side effects of that, if you ignore it and say fuck it, if you have bread and gluten, is fatigue. So I think all those things are like working together right now to fucking like make me eepy.
Is like
What the fuck is a vibe check? Vibe check. How are the vibes doing? Vibe check, chat. How are the vibes? It's pretty self-explanatory. I thought you just check the vibes. You owe me 2K points. Hey, I don't owe you shit. You chose to pick it.
my dad was like, "Of course, I'll make you whatever you
Late night cozy
whatever,
vibes. I like
you know,
that.
you want," which is like I have like very strict guidelines on like
Sure.
what kind of chicken I have and stuff. But then
I just got here. You
slowly
can't
but
quit now. Okay,
surely,
right.
It has culminated into this point where like last night
I'll
we're
stay
having
here just for you, Roseberry Tea Room.
dinner. It's just totally fucking fatty ass food. And on top of that, he goes, "You know what I'm in the mood for? A cookie dough cheesecake." And he just fucking busted out a cookie dough cheesecake and propped it in front of me and
Okay.
went and looked at me and went,
Listen,
"Aren't you in the mood for it too?"
I
And
will
did you
say
eat it?
this in his defense. It's the fucking holidays.
Yeah.
If you don't gain a 10 spot during the holidays,
I can't.
I love that term, a 10 spot.
I can't because like I've been doing so well. I've been doing so well and
use it
like
as your bulking period.
Roseberry Tea Room, thank you for the tier 2. Wait, you tier 2'd for that? Thank you.
I add to my
See, building parasocial relationships with your viewers and giving them special attention works. Moral of the story is, I am your friend in real life, chat. Listen, you come here to talk to me, and I care about you. I care about you deeply, personally, okay? I am your friend in real life. You can count on me for whatever you need, right? Reach out to me, talk to me like you would because we're friends and have been friends for a long time in real life, and I do care about you in real life.
biceps in the holidays. You know what I mean?
I
Just get big.
I mean, that's how you do it. I just if I was presented in that situation, Hassan, I would just not.
By the
eat
way, quick mention here. So when they're looking off screen towards me, they're looking at one of my monitors that I have on the right side against Hassan's wall that has the camera up when I'm switching. So they're just looking at themselves. And so what
I
happened
add
here
to my
is
bi-
he's looking at the monitor to see how his bicep looks in the camera, of course, as you do. I see him throw the bicep up. So what I do, camera 2, let's get that zoom in on the fucking bicep.
biceps in the
Boom.
holidays, you know what I mean?
Here it is.
I
Boom. Bicep. Hassan realizes it's on the bicep camera now, and he's like, let me get a piece of that.
I mean, that's how you do it. I just if I was presented in that situation, Hassan, I would just not eat the cheesecake.
yeah, you have self-control. I don't. That's why I'm like that's why I have different boundaries.
Just a little
Oh.
little breakdown of what went down there. Bro, longtime Fred March, dude, I think I might not pass circuits too. Can I borrow your formula sheet? What the fuck is circuits? Do drugs. Man, am I right? Man, am I right? And you took it away. I did take it away. I want them to continue the conversation. Why was the close up so deep right at the start of the episode? Dude, I explained why. I couldn't change it. It's a whole thing. It's bad.
Which my family
Won't be a thing in the new set.
is not respecting
Yeah,
at
I
all.
order.
It's like for him, if someone just brought out
a twin.
heroin.
I'm sorry. I
Oh,
and-
yeah.
and
Or
PPL.
yeah, if you were like, "Hey, I'm swearing off bussy," okay, and your family was like, "Here is a Shawn Mendes impersonator
yeah,
next to a
We've-
Troy
we've-
Sivan
we
impersonator."
greased them up
Oh yeah, there's no way.
and
Yeah.
they're gonna wrestle for our enjoyment.
I mean,
We
I would,
greased
that's-
them up
that's
is
not
so
even
funny.
That's not even comparable. One's
Yes,
cheese-
it is.
Yes, it is. To me,
You've never been a fat kid.
to me,
One is a cheesecake. The other
cheesecake-
is
Hassan has no self
a
control.
beautiful man.
yes.
I take the
do you not
cheesecake.
understand how
Please
analogies
appreciate
work?
my chapters, by the way, because I put very minimal effort into them.
Hold on.
What is
It's really
happening?
just a stream of consciousness.
So you're telling me a beautiful.
I am not a living thing. Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome. Goddamn. We're getting fucking subs. Look, I'll say it now. I'll say it again. I said it at the top of stream. Maybe I'm in my streamer arc, okay? This is like my 4th stream in like a week and a half, which is a lot for me. Maybe it's time to do my streamer arc. I'm going to shoot for realistic expectations. I'm not trying to be XQC level. I'm not trying to be Hassan level. I think, what if we just I could be a modest like 2K Andy, 1K to 2K Andy. I'd be okay with that. I'd be happy with that. I could live off that. 1 to 2K Andy, leech fucking Hassan's viewers up to 1K or 2K views. I think we can do it. You're responsible for the titles and the chapters? Yeah.
A
Do we have to
beautiful.
walk you through this?
A beautiful guy.
Thank you for the 5-piece. God damn. See, it's happening. It's my time. Yeah. All these fucking streamers on stream, they've had their time. They've made their money. It's my turn. Not to be a huge streamer, but like, a modest 1K streamer. 1K, Andy, it's achievable. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Roberto, and thank you for the primer. It's time to retire these old dogs, right? Step aside. There's a new emo twink in town.
With a beautiful butt, oiled up, is the same as a beautiful. Is
To
same
me,
as a
yes,
cheesecake.
yes. To
Yeah.
me, if you put Troy Sivan in front
Okay,
of
let
me,
me put it to you
I would
like
not
this.
give a shit.
Your favorite hottest woman in the world, spread eagle, and then a cheesecake. Which one you eaten?
Cheesecake. How good is the cheesecake?
Really?
How long has it been since I've had the cheesecake?
It's been weeks. But
These are important
you
factors.
would rather eat the cheesecake than eat. the
How do I
girl
not
that
have
was
2-based enabled? I'm sorry. I got to fix that. Not having 2-based enabled is wild. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. That will be corrected, especially if I'm going to be a 2K Andy streamer. No self-respecting 1 to 2K Andy would not have 2-based enabled. Come on, March. Fucking get serious.
right there?
Depends.
Think, March.
This one's a coin flip.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are both fat kids. That's what I hear.
Yeah. This is why we laugh at you when you say, "Oh, I'm a fat
Well,
kid
no.
too."
My strategy to stay skinny is I order a bunch of junk food, and I think
I don't want to even hear this.
I hate
no,
you.
no,
This
no,
is
no.
going
Here's
to
what
be-
you-
Stav next week would have a hard time making that cheesecake for spread eagle. Yes. Streamer brain activated. When do we get our calendars? So the last update I got is that to give a little kind of peek behind the curtain to my loyal day ones, we kind of divided and conquered with 2 projects, Cutie and I. I took the new set project, which is done, and we're just waiting for Cutie to get back. But like, I helped with the new set, or like Cutie introduced me to the set designers, but then I worked with them to come up with the concept, go back and forth with mood boards, met them IRL. They came and did the build. I set up the entire tech and actual studio part of it. So I saw that project through, and Cutie handled the calendar project. So as far as the most recent update that I've gotten is that she's still going back and forth with them for some final edits on a couple of the pictures, which is fine. And then I think she already has people lined up to make the calendars. So I think as soon as we finally lock in the actual edits, which I think should be like any day now within the next couple of days, we can start production. I don't have any concept of how long that takes because I've never actually like done like merch or anything like that. But I think we're gonna definitely try to just do it ASAP. So that's the last update I got. I should have another update, or she might even have an update for y'all. But if not, I'll give you guys an update as soon as I get them. But we should know a more accurate timeline within the next couple of days. I typed in Caroline's chat thinking it was your chat. Lol, what did you say? It's funny as fuck. They better be sexy as fuck. Oh, they look sexy and problematic. I don't think we should release I don't think we should release the calendars to the public personally. I think we should keep them behind Patreon lock and key just to really reward our fans that are fucking day ones, and also because maybe the pictures are too sexy for the world.
I've
This
said
is
it
going to be
before.
frustrating
throw
for
it
me.
out.
No, I don't throw it out. I put it in my bedside table. They're non-perishables. This is my new thing. I ordered trail mix, Chex Mix, whatever.
Okay, let me stop you there.
And then I get
Let me stop you there.
What?
Dude, you just said you're
Your
a fat kid. You ordered
cheat meal
Chex Mix.
stuff is trail mix and Chex Mix?
This is a crazy fucking they are too sexy. I don't understand the Patreon timing. What do you mean? It would just be for purchase on Patreon. The way that it would work. So the way that we haven't actually decided how we're going to price things out and how we're going to do things, but the way that it would work would be tier 3 patrons have the highest priority. So they get like the lowest price possible, the biggest discount that we offer, and the first dibs. And then it would just go like down from that. So like tier 1 patrons would get last dibs, and if it's available to the public, they'll get the smallest discount. If it's not available to the public, then I guess they would just get the regular price, the base price, because there would be nothing lower. So yeah. I paid $35 per month. You pay $35 a month. We don't even have a tier that's $35 a month. You mean 25? Got a pin in 3 months. Yeah, that's crazy. You should have gotten a few things now, and there's another one coming. Definitely check with like your post office. I'm not sure what country you're in. Canadian. Oh, is that like a thing that are Canadians having an issue in particular? I can ping our fulfillment people, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of hard to keep track of every single order because we're not the ones actually fulfilling. I just like give them what I want to send and then they kind of handle it. But they are pretty quick to respond when there's issues, because I know some people had their pins fall out or rip out of the bag in transit, and they were pretty quick to replace them after like I provided like the names and proof of it and all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. I didn't get stickers, but the pin is beautiful. I'm very happy with how the pin turned out. I'm very proud of that, actually. For anybody in chat who doesn't know what I'm talking about or what we're talking about, if you're a tier 3 patron on the Fear and Patreon, we mail you stuff every month, and you should be getting it every month. But I guess some people are having some post issues, which I feel like, when you're mailing it out to like 1,000 people, that's just an unfortunate reality that'll probably happen like with a couple people. And we're gonna try to minimize that. But the most recent thing we did was mail out a pin. A little acrylic pin. And it came out really good quality, and it looks good IRL. We've also mailed out some stickers. We've mailed out a family photo. There'll be more stuff. Primarily it'll usually be tiny things like stickers and postcards and stuff. But I'm gonna try to like every few months do like a higher quality item, like a pin or like a keychain or something like that, and try to like keep it somewhat new. But if you're a normie, non-Patreon member, and you didn't even know that was a thing, that's one of the things that we offer. And so far, I feel like everybody's been happy with what they've gotten. I've been happy with how things have turned out for sure. Do you think you'd reissue the pins? So we're not going to reissue the pins, but what I'm working on right now, and I did get an update a couple days ago. But what I'm working on, and we should have it up and running probably sometime this month, is a secret shop, quote unquote, where basically any extra. So whenever we mail stuff out, we always have like a bit extra. Like we have extra of the pins, extra of the stickers and stuff. And any of that extra inventory will be available for purchase only to our patrons for like in like a secret shop that you guys can like access. Like if you want a second pin or like a second sticker, or you are in our lower tier but you really wanted one of the rewards. Like if you're like a tier 1 but like you really wanted the pin, you'll have like the availability to buy it. So yeah. Working on getting that set up now, so that should be cool. But yeah.
What are you? Are you a squirrel?
You know what?
What are you
Also,
doing?
yeah, like I was saying, fucking the idea of fucking Austin considering his cheat foods to be Chex Mix and Trail Mix is crazy.
Much there's 17 grams of fat in a small package.
I'm gonna beat him to death.
And a small package of Trail Mix.
I'm so mad.
Okay, all right. It is a healthy fat.
He's
I'll
not.
give you that.
He's not. He's not
There are
fucking with
M&Ms
us.
in
This
there.
is how he. This
No,
is
I'm
how
serious.
he works.
And then I get very stoned and I
There are
fall
M&M
asleep before
he
I can
said there are M&Ms in there. There's like 8 M&Ms in the fucking package.
Yeah, look, what I'm saying is I get very stoned.
I ate a
Get
full
high enough
bag
for you to.
of Flamin' Hot Cheetos last night.
Jesus Christ.
Last night, my mom opened up an entire bag of Trader Joe's chips, which I proceeded to put inside of my ice cream. That's like I have no control.
That's
I have
crazy.
No
I'll tell you
self-control.
this. I had a little fun last night too.
Shut
Oh,
up.
okay.
Shut your
I had-
I don't want to
fucking
fucking
mouth.
hear it. I don't want to
Two-
fucking hear it.
2 bags of Smart Pop. I'm not
Can we
even
kill him?
I'm
Can
not
we
even,
kill him?
I'm not even joking. I said 2
I'm
bags.
literally saying off camera, I'm like, he's fucking with us. He has to be fucking with us. I was also like seething off camera. The fact that he said he leaves his water for the cats when he takes play, yeah, bro. Austin is a different creature. I don't even know.
Bags of Smart Pop. Trail
Wow.
Mix, and I shared a small bag of barbecue chips with the.
Doing it to rub it in.
I'm not even kidding. That's what
Doing
I,
it to rub it in.
I'm serious. I'm not even
I
joking.
feel like my eyebrows twitching from how angry I am at you right now. Why do you do this?
It's like last night I went to a restaurant. I was
I don't know
feeling
how
so
Hassan keeps off weight living with these folks. He is super, super, super dedicated to like his fitness grind. He is like a robot. I mean, he's already like a very like routine oriented person who does the same thing every day. Obviously, he streams like same time-ish every day, 7 days a week. But he wakes up, like I know when he wakes up because the first thing he'll do when he wakes up or near when he wakes up is like check his phone and like respond to messages. I usually get the Hassan text message responses to any questions that I've asked him or things that I need from him. Like clockwork, somewhere between the hours of 6 and 7 a.m. I'll get a text like pretty reliably from him if I need an answer from those hours, which means he woke up and is like waking up and is about to go work out. And the first thing he does in the morning is he goes and works out. So, and he does that like, I don't know how many days a week, but I feel like most days, probably like 5 days a week he works out. So that's how he keeps weight off. He just fucking grinds the fitness.
naughty. I got a second.
And
order
he's
of
always with the phone. He is always with the phone.
white fish.
I did actually.
oh
Wait,
my
last
god.
night.
Oh my god.
I had
Yeah.
sushi for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, it was delicious.
How do you do this? I just look. My point is,
Well, 'cause
I don't
I
have
have to make-
self-control.
look,
Listen,
some-
I don't have self-control. My
some of
family's
us-
I will
fucking
say
me up.
this.
Look.
I will say this. You're not the only one whose family is trying to kill them.
What are you?
Okay.
Is your family trying to kill you?
With the food, yeah. My family definitely pushes food.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. It was awesome.
Go ahead. Tell me about the food that they're trying to kill you with.
I mean, they push food. They push desserts.
Yeah. But you don't have
This
sweet
looks
tooth.
like I'm
I
on the
don't.
So you have that power. I have a sweet tooth. So like I can't fucking stop myself. Like I'll have like a little bit of cookie dough and then it's like
No, it's the fats.
Sometimes
yeah.
Like the fried
Sometimes-
foods?
sometimes when I'm not streaming and I'm just watching, I'll put my camera here and I'll pretend like I'm on the podcast and I'll just like talk to them, like even though they can't hear me, I'll like talk to them and pretend like I'm having the conversation with them. And it's like, I'm sitting there and it's just like I'm the streamer, and I'm in front of the camera one time. And sometimes I make it so that They don't know that I do that, but sometimes I do that.
My weaknesses are French fries and tater tots and ranch.
Okay, that's fair. That's like
real.
that's normal.
not
That's the
smart
first normal thing you've ever said.
Yeah,
That's not
Austin.
smart,
That
I
is
dip them in
yeah.
honey
finally
mustard
you're
and
speaking our
ranch.
language.
That's when I get really crazy.
Okay.
I weighed
I
178
don't even want to
pounds
know
at
what he
one
means
point.
when he says he gets really crazy.
We're
I
gonna,
don't
we're
even.
gonna move on.
Let's
before
just
I
change
go
the
there.
subject.
Okay.
Yeah, Will. Let's just change
Marsh,
the subject.
Give me a topic.
Okay, got you. Here you go. How about these right here? I got these.
Oh. Taylor,
Okay.
we're gonna skip that. Cutie's not here.
Ooh, I heard about this new drug that could expand the lifespan of dogs and cats.
Oh yeah, it saves
Where's
the-
that for humans?
Why did I not show
live
that
like
longer? I
100
think I
years.
thought I
No,
was showing
want,
that.
I want. Why can't we get a vaccine where we double our lifespan? Would you want to live 200 years?
Austin, you're just afraid of dying.
Not if I age.
Okay. If you looked young for another 100 years.
looked young, I'd live forever.
If I stayed at this age, it's over. It's
Always.
over.
Do you ever just think like
I'd be a vampire.
would you just want to live forever?
Yeah.
Everyone when I get stoned, I just sit there and I think like this is all gonna end one day, and it's gonna be black.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a random thing. It just terrifies me.
It's not that random. It's pretty normal to think that, but
Anyway.
that should also there should be a follow up there where you're like, and that's why I live life to the fullest, like that kind of thing.
Oh,
Or does
okay.
that not happen for you?
No, I mean
I think we found a way to increase lifespan. They just moved the retirement age to like 200. Yeah, definitely.
it's only when I get high. When I'm sober, it's not the way it is. I don't
Okay.
think that way. I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, the drug. What do you think? Huh?
I mean, it's
After watching The Good Place, I definitely want to live forever. A long as time would be cool. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely like there's a sweet spot, right? Like maybe like a couple 100 years old, like 200. But forever would be rough. But a couple 100 could be cool.
great.
Yeah, it's great. I heard about this for cats too.
Yes.
Yeah, which I'm so
They
excited.
think it could expand the lifespan of cats to like 30.
But that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
Bro,
so
you don't
excited.
want a fucking bitch ass cat for 30 years.
No, you kid. I want my cats. That means I get another fucking 15 years with my cats.
Dog,
That's awesome.
your cat can't even fucking survive you going away when there's like still water at home. You know what I mean?
I know. But
How the fuck? 30 years of that cat being alive, you're gonna fucking cripple the entire water infrastructure of Portland.
my
dude.
cat it's a strange cat. He's a very strange cat.
Heard that.
I feel like all cats are strange.
Yeah.
Knott's Berry Farm looking for content creators to join ambassador program.
Hell yeah.
Can we do that?
By the way, these were topics that Haas made for us this week. And then Yoroyo also made some for us this week, and we ended up perusing them, using them a little bit. So shouts out to them for that. Always helpful. Never hurts to get
Wait,
some
are
more
they-
talking
Knott's
points.
Berry.
I would love to do that.
We could go on roller coasters together.
Let's get
Do they-
sponsored by Knott's Berry Farm and do
Yes!
a podcast.
Do they have roller coasters?
Oh
at
my
Knott's
God.
Berry Farm?
What if we did a podcast on a roller coaster?
Yes.
Where it just kept going.
Yeah.
What if we
Shit,
didn't
my
do
For
that?
like 20 minutes.
I would love that.
What if we didn't?
That'd be awesome.
I would love that.
I
Oh,
wouldn't.
Shit my pants.
That would
People
be
have done
hard
that
to set
before,
up.
haven't they?
I don't know if they've done an entire podcast. On
I would
one.
love that.
By like the 10th minute, you'd be in trouble.
Perfect.
Okay.
I think it'd be entertaining. I'm down for that. Hassan, would you do it?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I think we need to shoot.
You're so enthusiastic.
I think we
about
need
our
to
good
shoot for
ideas.
this Knott's Berry Farm endorsement.
I'm fine. I mean, Knott's Berry Farm, if you're listening,
yeah.
we're ready.
That's right.
Still
Folks at
waiting for
Knott's
that
Berry
call.
Farm.
Still waiting for that call. Still waiting for that email. Kind of weird. They have not banged our line yet.
Body is ready. We're physically ready. Mind, body, soul. We're gonna do it.
Yep.
We're gonna get the sponsorship.
I love
All
that.
right. What else do we have on here?
Woolly Mammoth.
Oh,
is
show the Tesla.
back.
Can we get back to the Tesla truck because the Tesla truck crash test seems questionable. Is a pretty good one. And there was
Well,
one
it's-
other point that I
yeah,
wanted to make.
I know they're like, oh, it has no crumple zones. The other car is the crumple zone.
I know, but you do realize like no crumple zones means like you perish no matter what.
What's a
No,
crumple zone?
You're going through the other vehicle.
I know, but when you're, but it doesn't matter because like
The other person's squishy body is breaking my impact.
here's okay, so that's a missile. But
Right.
if you were sitting inside of a missile, it ultimately is going to hit an object that it forces it to stop.
So
So
not if you're going fast enough.
well, it doesn't matter though, because like if you go through a fucking wall,
What Will's saying is that he
the
may get slowed
impact-
down.
the
That's
impact of hitting a wall will turn your physical body into.
Does it look like I'm sitting there with them?
That or
Does it look like I'm sitting at the table hanging out with them? Kind of does, right?
Okay,
Flathead.
that's fair. That if you don't hit the wall, you're right.
Just don't crash.
The other thing that
Like,
I
if you
find
squint
very funny
and,
about
like-
the Tesla
Like move
truck is
away
that
from your
in
screen a little
America,
bit.
The Tesla truck will most likely not be sold in Europe because
Make myself
it's
bigger.
so pointy. It's so like it has jagged edges
Yep.
all around it, which America is the only country on the world, if I'm not mistaken, that does not have the legal restrictions on cars not having any jagged edges. I think it's called there's like a pedestrian clause basically that you can't have jagged edges in your car because like you could accidentally have a bike crash into it even if
Right.
it's like stable and then you fucking impale yourself. on
That's
the
a great
car.
point, Hassan.
Or
And if I
like
could just-
a baby
Well,
falls.
we need a way to deter people to stop biking in this country.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, that's dude,
I did-
Austin, you're crazy
I-
for that.
I'm gonna come clean about it, and I'm gonna tell it on the podcast.
Are you going to jail?
No.
I actually have a really
was not
funny
at
story
fault.
about biking
Okay.
with
I was making-
You were definitely at fault.
No.
There's no world in which
No.
you in a car are not at fault.
First of
when
all,
you
the
hit a
biker hit me. I was driving the vehicle, proceeding down an anonymous avenue. All right. I proceeded to make a left-hand turn. The biker behind me went around me on the left-hand side and hit my door.
Wow.
Biker survived, but it was his fault.
He has talked about this before, yeah.
No. When you make no. In the United States of America, when you drive we drive on the right side of the road. If somebody is behind you and you make a left turn, you're not supposed to go around him on the left side. You're supposed to pass him on the right.
Was there a bike lane?
No. In the bike
that
lane, if
true?
it was on the right side. He went into oncoming traffic to pass me,
Bikers be crazy.
and so I hit him.
Crazy, are you
in
using the
fact,
same
I
mic?
did
Yeah,
on
'cause I'm
purpose.
there.
I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
All jokes aside, the Tesla truck does look dangerous. There's that crash video, or at least the images where it's like it just doesn't crumple at all.
Yeah, it hits there is a crumple zone in the front of it, but it's like very tiny, and you're supposed to have it throughout the entire car so it survives the passenger.
I think we have to remind people that a very dangerous car being allowed on the market. This wouldn't be the first instance of this. What was that car that just kept blowing up?
Ford Pinto.
Ford Pinto. Yeah, this could be the new Ford Pinto, baby.
I mean, libertarian is Teslas also blow up a lot. So I mean, not more than not like as much as Ford Pinto, but
Dude, again, another car that just looks sick though.
it does look cool.
Pinto looked.
Look how sick it looks when it keep off my rear. I'm explosive. That's
Holy
awesome.
shit.
Wow.
Wait, so you would hit them and they would just
They
explode?
would just
Yeah.
blow up.
That's awesome. Not. Did a lot of people die, I'm sure, and it was very sad. But wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I've been getting dragged for my Spotify Wrapped.
Who's writing that?
Do you know what Spotify Wrapped is?
Yes.
So for those that don't know, Spotify every year puts together like a summary of your top songs.
Dude,
top
his Spotify
artists.
Wrapped is insane. And look, I love Austin, but I remember one episode a long time ago. I can't even find what episode it is. But there was an episode where him and Will got into like a debate about like who has better music taste or like more diverse music taste. And Austin was like, for sure he had crazier. He was like I have a more complex music taste. And I literally was white knuckling through that because I've gone to lots of shows with Will and had long, deep conversations with Will about like all sorts of artists and music and stuff. And I'm somebody that like prides themselves in having like a wide range of music taste. I'm always like looking, like I always have my finger on the pulse of like, you know, what artists are like out there, trying to introduce myself to new artists, trying to find new artists, loving old artists, like just open-minded, just consuming as much as I can, trying to appreciate. And Will is somebody who I've met in my life that rivals that like proactiveness and trying to find music and knowledge. And I would even say he has an even deeper knowledge than I do. He's shown me a lot of great music as well. So when that conversation was happening, I was like, Austin does not know like what he's talking about at all. And then seeing this fucking Spotify Wrapped, I'm like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That you listen to over the course of the year. And I released my Spotify Wrapped. Shall we bring it up? Can we put it up? Pull it up, Marsh? Yeah, it's right there in the document. I released my Spotify Wrapped, and I've been getting torched for it on Twitter. Here's my Spotify Wrapped. Here's my top artists.
Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Dean Martin.
My Spotify Wrapped, I mean, I can show you guys my Wrapped. My Spotify Wrapped isn't really accurate though, because I would say I do the least of my music listening on Spotify. I do like an okay amount of music listening on Spotify. I used to be none. Like last year, I like used it never. This year, I probably listened to it for like about 1/3 of my music. But I oh my God, it's so fucking loud. Holy shit. Sorry. Sorry about that. Spotify Wrapped just has one volume setting apparently, and has music, which I did not know. But I listen to music a lot on SoundCloud because that's where you find a lot of the just mixtapes or like unreleased stuff or copyrighted remixes that aren't like official samples from smaller artists. A lot of SoundCloud, and I also listen to a lot of YouTube for the same reason, because YouTube and SoundCloud have fucking everything. Whereas Spotify has most things, I'd say, but there's a fuckload it doesn't have too. But so huge year for Skrillex. But I don't know. I feel like I don't listen to that much Drake. I mean, I love Drake. Like Drake has a lot of bangers, undeniably. But I don't know how he keeps making it into my top 5. Like I feel like I don't listen to him that much. But I have Skrillex, New Jeans, Porter, Fred again. Drake made it too. I mean, New Jeans for Spotify. But like I said, like Spotify is not what I'm using for most of my music. Did New Jeans send me a video? Oh my God! Hi, New Jeans. Shapeshifter. One moment you're head over heels for an artist, the next you've moved on. Some say it's erratic. We call it eclectic. I mean, that's kind of consistent with like what I was saying. It's like I'll just try a bunch of different shit. I'm all over the place. But yeah, this year I guess on Spotify I listen to the most Skrillex. I mean, he released 2 albums this year and came out of fucking like a 10-year hiatus, so makes sense. Where's the Porter? Porter was number 3. Last year he was number 1.
Oh, Gagliardi?
Okay.
Pepino Gagliardi. Who the fuck is Pepino Gagliardi?
Dude, you don't know about Pepino Gagliardi?
So hold on. First of all, Elvis Presley it needs no.
Bro, Brooks says this guy is 80 years old. Is so true.
So Pepino Gagliardi.
You have the taste of a racist.
What?
You have the
There
music.
is not one person of color on your top 5.
No, but it's not even just
Dean
that.
Martin, he's Italian.
Dean Martin's Italian is such a fucking funny
what
line.
I meant by what I was saying, which you perfectly followed up on, is that like most of your faves are from an era where black people did not have rights,
And neither did gay people.
Yeah, that doesn't save
That was
you.
a reversal.
That doesn't save you in this situation. You have the taste of an 85-year-old man.
Doesn't make me a racist.
Marsh,
Taylor Swift is in there.
I need to hear a Pepino Gagliardi.
Okay, so hold on.
Just give me a second. on it.
Pepino Gagliardi is an Italian singer from the 70s. Hold on, let me look up my favorite Pepino song.
It's in your Spotify Wrapped.
song.
That's another dude. Will and I are the same. Will and I are the same because the thought of having somebody on like your top 5 list and not being able to just rattle off like at least a handful of their songs off rip is crazy. That just shows that like you just don't listen intently. Like you just don't give a shit that much.
Is this your driver's
Like
music?
I can name 10 Skrillex songs. I can name 10 I can name like New Jeans' entire EP that they came out with. I can name like every Porter song. I can name it like 50 Drake songs, and I can name like every fucking who was my number 5? I forgot. Fred again. I can name like 10 Fred again songs like easily.
Dick.
We listened to it together.
Oh my God, it's Davide!
No,
Did you put up Davide's Spotify rap?
Hold on. How the hell am I supposed to remember the title of this? One of the songs is Ci vuole questa musica stasera. Okay, how the hell am I supposed? I don't remember the name of it.
All right, play me some Pepino.
Here, you want me to play it on the thing here?
Yeah, come on.
Ci vuole there it is.
Okay.
I gotta have some Pepino in my life.
Pepino.
Dude, I feel like this is so old. Copyright doesn't work anymore. Like, what's Pepino gonna do? Fucking copyright us? He's dead. What the?
This is your top listen.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
a great song.
we can listen to it.
Okay, I've had enough. Thank you.
There's no way Pepino.
What is the fucking vibes for this? Like,
This is driving through Los Angeles with my driver, Davide. Sometimes we take a scenic route over the hills in Burbank. Beautiful day. Pepino Gagliardi on the Spotify.
You've never been to the hill.
This is such a crazy dude. When Austin was describing this, my brain was breaking. That's when I was just like, bro, we lead such different lives. I don't mean that as like a one better than the other. It's just so different. The thought of me, for me, the thought of driving with an Uber driver, like I would say I order like an Uber Black or I order a private car and I get in and the guy is like really nice, whatever. The thought of like going and taking the scenic route and like bonding over like listening to like a good tune together just makes my skin crawl and I don't want any part of that. I'm like, I get in a car, I'm like, get me to my destination as fast as fucking possible, please. And don't talk to me. I'm sure you're really nice and I'm not going to be mean. Like, I'll be nice to you too, but like, please just don't interact with me. Don't talk to me. Get me there. Let me play music maybe. Like, yo, what up, Ari? How you doing? Having a consistent driver. I mean, yeah, I also don't know what that's like. So
I have. Are you kidding? I used to go to Burbank all the time. G4. We used to drive over the hill.
Oh, that's when Pepino was popping?
Pepino was blasting and Dean Martin. And Taylor Swift. So that's why
Ari.
people been
Ari, I
dragging
can't really talk right now. I'm doing the podcast. If you can't see, like we're doing a show here. So
me for my music taste. I think I've got a lot of great.
You are worthy of being dragged.
Okay. I mean, I my top songs were, I guess, even worse. You want to see my top songs of the year?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Here are my top songs.
Let me get it. It's gonna be Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons is in there.
I don't know. You have to see.
Frank Sinatra is in there.
Just songs. Think about songs. Because this is my whole rap. Here it is.
CC Rider?
Yes, CC Rider.
Oh, yeah.
Rush.
I feel the rush.
Oh,
Okay. Escapism.
Roy Fries, they give the primer.
Back of the
Welcome.
sipping champagne.
Pa-dum. Okay.
What's put on?
Kylie Minogue is a queen.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, my
Your top songs are gay as fuck.
Yeah,
that's good.
Well, it goes old in that order. It goes
Like-
CC Rider, old, Rush, gay, Escapism, gay, Padam, gay, On an Evening in Roma.
Do you have a rap?
No,
I remember once opened a sunglass
I'm-
case to show me some
Listen,
gaudy ass
no,
Dolce
I don't.
Gabbana sunglasses and said
I
he'd
actually
give them.
Don't have Spotify?
He'd give me them if I
so
passed his
me and
geography
my
quiz.
cousin-
Bro
my
thought he
cousin
was a
has
cash cab.
Spotify. Because he's in Turkey,
you pass?
ever since I was a broke boy, I've just been like using his Spotify because he's on it on the opposite time that I'm on it.
What?
That
So-
is
How do you listen to
That's
music?
okay.
No.
That's the other level of Hassan is on the complete other spectrum of like psycho when it comes to music.
Oh, listen.
you steal Spotify from your cousin.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I never use it anymore anyway because I never listen to music. I do not listen to music. If my Spotify, if I had like an actual Wrapped, it would be shit that I listen to on the stream.
Great
And
shirt,
I can
Mark.
tell you off top dome, it'd be like
Oh yeah, I love
the-
this shirt.
all of the Hasanabi music that my community's made.
All right, do you
And
want
then
my
it'd be
Spotify
Cholima
rap?
on the wing, the Democratic.
Yeah, this is a medium, and I totally could have gotten a
Army,
large. It's a little on the
songs.
small side.
What? You
Yeah.
listen to the DPRK Army songs?
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Have you ever play Cholima on the wing? I know Will is gonna actually appreciate it.
He did not.
Oh, Yeah, it's my.
I can't. Hold on.
Play that.
It's
that.
on.
And show the music
By the way,
video too.
on his YouTube, I started typing it on his YouTube. I literally pressed the letter C, and it was the first recommended for him. That's how often he listens to this song.
I believe I'm
That's
getting
the
shit
one.
on for Pepino.
No, it's not gonna get copyrighted. Watch this shit. Will, listen to the fucking. Listen to the
Also, I disagree with Will, who didn't even give it a chance. This song's a banger.
laconic melodies. Okay.
Okay.
Ain't no way you're gonna get me hooked on this.
Yeah, this is ass.
Hold on, I get shit on for listening to Pepino Gagliardi, and you're listening to PPRK music.
Wait, no, keep playing it. Oh my god, it's a fucking absolute jamborini. First of all, you
That's enough.
are a hypocrite because
had
this
enough, Mark.
this genre of like I don't even know what I would be considering it. Like obviously it's like marching music, but the background is like
Propaganda?
very similar.
Yeah.
The beats that they're using is kind of similar to that same era of Turkish music that you listen to all the fucking time.
Yeah, Will.
Yes, the funky
No.
the funky
That's-
saz. I don't know what it's called
All
in
right,
English.
you want
The
my
sitar?
You want my Wrapped? My Wrapped is Grum is my number 1 artist. Mondo Grosso is number 2.
Fire.
Roy Davis Jr. number 3. Swedish House Mafia number 4.
Fire.
Okay.
Fred
What?
again number 5. Yeah,
Why?
Swedish House Mafia had a year, brother.
True.
And then my top songs are Gabriel, Pearls by Sade, Strong by Fred again, Where Are You, and Tell It to My Heart, which is a very gay song. Tell it to my heart.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm the only one. But
When do you listen to that type of music? In the gym?
yeah. But Sade is always on
How
my
many
top
minutes
5.
did you have?
13,000.
Wow, I had 43,000 minutes.
Damn.
It's because I just listen to music on the plane mostly.
That's a
never
crazy
use
amount of
it.
time to be on a plane.
My number 1 song was this song called Gabriel Played. Here, pull that up.
What do you do on a plane, Hassan?
I play video games.
On a plane?
Yeah, on my Steam Deck.
Yeah, I do the same.
Yeah, I don't listen. I have no.
Yeah, this is.
I
my number
never
1
have
song
an
of the year.
opportunity to even listen to music because like every opportunity that I have to myself, I am listening to podcasts
So
and
go
news.
like halfway in. Yeah.
I'm like a hybrid between these two because I'd say I do like a 70-30, maybe like 70-25. I'm like 75% listen to music, 25% like podcasts and streams and YouTube videos. Can you give us a sneak peek of the new studio? There's been a couple sneak peeks on the Patreon for tier 2 and above.
Anytime I was working.
And I gave a little bit of a leak on a stream of mine like 3 or 4 streams ago.
I had this on. This is by Roy Davis Jr.
It's pretty good. I know this song.
It's a bop.
It's good.
A bop.
Look,
Better than fucking Mr. Pepino over here. I'll tell you that
Pepino
much.
Gagliardi, there's going to be a lot of fans in the comments that are going to come after you.
Does anybody in chat know who Pepino Gagliardi is prior to this episode of the podcast? Any Pepino heads? Any Pepino heads? Sound off now. Yes.
No, they're not because every single person that knows who he is dead.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Pepino himself just died last week or a few weeks
Wait,
ago.
I only know because of Austin.
Yes,
Okay, that
few
doesn't
weeks-
count.
I don't know what it is, but every time I get hooked on an artist, they die. Which I think is like
I do know what it is. You listen to 800-year-old artists
No, I
that are
am
like
alive.
on their
No, no.
last leg.
No. In 2009, when I was on a Michael Jackson kick, I had "Who's Loving You" as my ringtone, and
Do
he
you
died.
think you killed Michael
I
Jackson?
don't.
Dude, that's
I don't
crazy.
think so. But also, I was on a Prince kick, and he died too.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I kid you not. And at Pepino, I listened to him for a year, and
What's
he kicked the
wild to me
bucket.
is that like even back in 2009, your tastes were still like kind of
20,
old.
30 years.
Yeah.
In 2009, I was like, but not born.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, how old were you in 2009 when you were listening to Prince?
Like 14, I think. 13. 12, maybe. I don't remember. It's been a long time. No, 14 is accurate. I was 14 in 2009.
So what is that?
Crunching numbers.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's. I want to get to this last thing. The woolly mammoth de-extinction project is underway. We're bringing
Dangerous.
We're bringing what?
Dangerous.
I'll tell you why. Go ahead.
Are you Jurassic Parking me right now?
I'm dangerous.
Are you Jurassic Parking me right now?
Don't fuck with nature like that.
Life. Fine. Are you Jeff Goldbluming?
Yes.
Do the line.
I've never watched Jurassic Park.
What? You are doing a bit from Jurassic Park?
Oh, that just reminded me, by the way, chat. Before the stream, I just came back from the movie theater where I watched Godzilla -1. Very good movie. Do yourself a fucking favor and go watch that movie if you haven't yet. I have not seen any Godzilla movies. Maybe I've seen one when I was like a teenager or something. I don't know, but I definitely don't remember it. But that movie, Godzilla -1, fucked. And it's only in theaters in the States for like a few more days because it's a Japanese film. And it's right now showing in U.S. theaters as an international release, but it's only for like a week or two. And so it's only here for like another few days before it's gone, and then you have to wait to watch it on streaming services. But if you have the chance to, go watch it. It is super fucking good. Was it English subbed? Yeah. Yeah. It's all in Japanese, but it has English subs, which honestly makes it way fucking better too. It's a Japanese film, full Japanese cast, takes place in fucking Japan in like the 1940s. It's super sick. The writing's amazing. It looks beautiful. It was such a good movie. I went in with high expectations because people were hyping it up, and I left being like, damn, I did not expect it to be that good.
And you've never seen the movie?
I've never seen it.
You disgust me.
I've never seen any of the Jurassic
You're
Parks.
worse than a Pepino Gagliardi.
I've never seen any of the Jurassic Parks.
You only need to see one.
I understand the concept. Don't fuck with nature.
You understand of one of the greatest movies ever. Okay, I hate to be that guy, but come on, Jurassic Park.
I understand the concept. Don't fuck with nature. Don't bring back dinosaurs.
Okay. Bringing back the mammoth. There is literally no way it could go wrong.
Oh, okay.
Tell us.
What do you think is going to happen with the mammoth?
They are going to be King Kong style fucking taking over.
It's a big, hairy elephant.
Yeah.
I'm going to be wearing...
When did they go extinct?
So many years ago.
Ice Age.
Ice
right?
Age.
I thought that they were recent. Oh, well, I was wrong.
Yeah. I'm going to be wearing mammoth skin coat, and y'all are going to be like, damn.
So I love that. We should bring back all the dinosaurs.
So that's the question. What would you bring back?
Austin,
Everything?
The T-Rex.
No.
Yes.
No, that is actually the Jurassic Park meme. There's
Austin
a
would
real
ironically do
hesitation.
Jurassic Park.
I think we should bring back the T-Rex.
For what reason?
Now, hold on. Oh my gosh! Okay.
I don't understand
How
why
do they
doing
put
that.
a date on it?
Why they're doing it? I mean, it could be a source of a new fur.
I love this.
That we use?
I'm all about this. I
Like
think we should.
shear sheep, we could shear a mammoth.
Okay.
So
a new
we're just-
sustainable fur.
Wait,
Hold on. Think
close
about it this
my-
way, Hassan. We
close
are
my,
nature.
Email.
Hassan, we are nature. We are human beings. We are a product of nature.
Sure.
We were given the intelligence to be able to bring back other things, right? So everything that we do on this earth is natural and beautiful.
Yeah, no,
And beautiful. I love that he hit
definitely.
both.
We should play God. I like it.
I think we should bring back petrodactyls.
Okay.
Are you older than
Wait,
Will?
what?
Known as
Why?
pter-
How old do you think
Can
Will
you
is?
imagine instead of having a horse, you have a pterodactyl? Sustainable travel overnight?
They're gonna eat us.
I got an idea.
No, we could train them. Just like a horse.
Will,
Bro, they're ugly
I've
as
got the
hell.
reason for T-Rexes.
Okay.
They could fight our wars.
Your idea is a fucking organic nuke? Like, you think that's a good idea?
You literally went full Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Because that's like Jurassic Park 3.
that
When
what
the government is like, we need to use these dinosaurs for war fighting.
Oh, that I haven't seen the movie.
How are you guys doing the entire Jurassic Park film?
This is how they thought of it?
Is this a bit?
I'll
are
be
you
honest.
Guys doing
No,
a bit?
I'm starting to think that Jurassic Park actually had some good ideas.
Oh my.
Yeah, as in like talking about the dangers of like using an animal,
No, but
playing God, and also using it for death and destruction.
Okay.
Oh, what could go wrong?
No. I know T-Rex should be dangerous, but God, think about the money we could make.
Fucking Austin.
Sweet.
Like, okay, I haven't seen Jurassic Park, but listen, what if we created like a theme park / zoo?
Okay, this is a bet.
And then
you
people-
guys coordinated before this.
And then people could just go in at 10. And obviously you could control the animals. Like maybe some of them you could give to the federal government as like the Defense Department for defense purposes.
Legitimate question.
Yeah.
Did they study homosexuality in the dinosaur kingdom? I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Did you just see the gate move? They have
Let me
ghosts.
just explain something to you.
Gate move.
Did they?
Is like the Defense Department for
Where?
Okay, let me just explain something to you. Okay, animals, right, that are not human are already gay as fuck. Like, there's no sexuality. Nobody ever. Animals don't think
Hole's
about
a
it like
hole,
that.
baby.
Yeah. So
I know they don't think like. I was just curious.
so dinosaurs would probably also be gay as fuck.
all right. Anyway, sorry. that was
Really?
Yeah, she's
irrelevant.
tootin'.
Continue.
She had a bunch of food.
I'm detracting from. Oh my God!
It
Somebody
was
looked
definitely
up.
Kaya
Is there any
bumping it.
Somebody looked it up. It's a
homosexuality-
Reddit.
Homosexual
post.
behavior is a well documented in modern animals, but were there any gay bars in the land of what? What's the comments? They're probably stupid. Did I win a prize because homosexual? Okay, yes. The answer is yes. It had to.
Do you feel better about bringing back the dinosaurs?
I do. I think it's progressive.
Hey, what dinosaur would you bring back? You said T-Rex to sell to the military.
Yeah. Okay. And
What
also,
would you bring back?
I think we have
Oh,
to bring
I
back an
like
exciting
the
one.
big boys, like the what is it, the Stegosaurus or whatever, like the
Okay.
ones that are not carnivorous. And
Herbivores.
yeah, the herbivores that are just like chilling.
So Brontosaurus or Stegosaurus?
I probably would go with Stegosaurus can't really ride, so Brontosaurus. That one's like really big.
How about the giraffe-looking ones?
Put him in fucking Wisconsin. You know what I mean?
It has to
Or
be the best way to watch
Montana.
the
Like,
pod with a live director's cut commentary. Even though, I'm gonna be honest, guys, not my best commentary today. Not my best BTS commentary. I am fucking falling asleep. I need to start streaming earlier.
There's so much fucking space there.
Okay.
Just turn the entirety of Montana into like a dino space.
Yeah, so like that brings up the moral issue. Do we let them roam free? But their natural habitat doesn't exist anymore.
That's right.
That's why you put him in Montana.
So they would evolve into something
It
else
does,
that
it
we
does.
didn't even.
No, that
Do
would
you
take
know- do you know
thousands.
how long evolution takes?
I mean, it would take a
Do
minute.
you know what the wait
thought
without
that
without
was a very
looking this up?
intelligent statement.
Without looking this up, I have a question for you. Do you know what like modern animal is direct descendants of dinosaurs?
lizards?
Most animals are, but do you know what? Well, give me a very uncommon animal that you think
Dinosaurs?
that we have like in our daily lives, like we
Crocodiles?
Chicken.
chicken.
Chickens?
Yes,
Really?
that's what evolution looks like, dog. Over the course of thousands of years. of
Oh
course.
yeah, that duh. They had birds like weird birds.
That's what I'm saying. Petrodactyl.
No, but chicken is a descendant of what? Look, let's
Crocodiles was on there.
yeah, chicken is a descendant of what kind of animal though? What kind of dino?
Number 2 is crocodile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I wanted to
How
stress
the
here.
hell? What about evolution turned them into that?
Scarcity of resources.
That's awesome.
Well, also they were made extinct pretty much.
I'm
the
saying though,
asteroid.
Chickens are
petrodactyl
still vicious
travel.
raptors.
Can you imagine being able to ride a dragon to your mom's house for
That'd be awesome.
Thanksgiving? No more having to deal with Southwest.
Yeah.
You just hop on your petrodactyl,
Yeah.
pterodactyl. I don't know why I keep saying that because of that P in front. And you just cruise there.
That'd be sick.
I'd be scared.
It'd be a little scary.
I don't know. That's like biking in space. Like that's so terrifying. Be cool though.
At a
I'd be
certain
down to do
point,
it.
Would you be willing to take a risk? Though,
Oh
to ride a
fuck! I
dragon?
can't stop yawning. Oh my god! I'm falling
Yeah,
asleep.
I think so. I mean, it cuts down on traffic quite a bit. So
Yeah.
that's a big deal. I think.
Greenhouse gas is gone.
Which dinosaur would you like as a pet?
If I had
I will
fucking-
say though, we are at 2 hours of the stream. And I started this podcast at 30 minutes, so it's been an hour and a half. I've
Troll
added
or
30 minutes of commentary to this, which is kind of bad, actually.
On the beat of the T-Rex.
All right, see you mentally.
I said Brontosaurus. I like those. They're big
Wait,
boys.
you have a T-Rex as a pet? What's
Yeah.
the little like aggressive?
This wasn't my
ones?
most ethical react.
Velociraptor?
Yeah.
They're not that little though. They're still like bigger than a huge. They're like ostrich size.
Isn't there the one called the Armadon? That's like, it's got like the basically mace on its tail. And it's got like armor all over it.
No, this. Just look up like armor tail dinosaur.
Yeah.
Armor tail.
So-
yeah,
that one.
What's his name?
That's like a. What is it? On a platypus.
Ankylosaur.
He did not
No,
get that.
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus, yeah, that.
So are we definitely bringing back the woolly mammoth?
Yeah, it's happening.
It's like for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about it, dog. You can't even stop
Are
it.
they like? I wonder if PETA has anything to do.
I just don't understand why we're fucking bringing back mammoths at a time of like unprecedented global
Do you
heating
think we'll eat
as
them?
a consequence of anthropogenic climate change. So like we literally
It's crazy that
have
there was just a whole
structure- we literally have a
dinosaur
fucking
segment on this episode. Like, I did not have that on the fucking Fear and bingo card.
system that is like not even sustainable for goddamn polar bears, and we're like, here, let's bring back the one fucking animal that like got wiped out because it wasn't cold enough.
woolly mammoth tacos.
It makes no fucking sense. What are we gonna do? Put them in a fucking freezer and then use extra energy to like keep them alive?
Oh, they live in the cold.
They're an elephant with hair.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah,
I think it's crazy. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I
I
mean,
mean, it was
it's-
also a lot colder back then.
Bro,
It's cool
I'm
trying to
telling you, when I
restore-
show up to the function in a mammoth skin coat, y'all are gonna be like, "Damn, Will, why
I think
you
it's-
flex so
I think
hard?"
it's cool
Yeah.
to try and engage in the act of de-extinction.
Literally
but,
boycotting
like,
pod. Yeah,
de-extinction
dinosaur.
without, like trying to
Like
get a
all
hold
they
on
talked about this podcast was dinosaur and car. Cars and dinosaur.
anthropogenic climate change is so fucking stupid.
So what about if we just bring back the dodo?
That's what I'm saying. We've lost a few animals recently.
We've lost a few.
These are
Like,
grown
yeah,
men.
Let's
Fine.
bring back a dodo.
Why couldn't we save that?
or like
species?
the fucking what is it, Bengal tiger, the white
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? How could we not save
or
it?
pandas. Pandas are chill as fuck. We should not let
So
pandas.
now
in.
you're back in.
No,
now you're no longer.
I'm fine with those animals. I'm saying like the I
So
literally
there's
don't
a
think
diminishing
de-extinction
return on animals. Is that
for
what you're saying?
woolly mammoths it
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
make sense.
Your argument that it's oh, what are we gonna do? Put them in a freezer? We can't even get pandas to fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, so
They
wait,
stopped fucking.
so is that true? They just won't fuck anymore.
They won't
Yeah.
fuck. They gave up on life.
I'm just falling asleep.
Yeah, they just
Fuck
won't
me.
Reproduce.
That's
Which
the
sucks because there
problem.
was
That's
something
the problem.
else
They
I
just won't
wanted to
fuck.
No,
do on
literally, that
stream,
is a big
and I need your
That
guys'
is
help with.
crazy. We just need to start.
I wonder if it's
I don't know what we're gonna do. I just really don't.
I wonder
We'll
if
have
it's
to make them in a lab, I
partially
guess.
because
I
like
don't know.
we just won't.
We
I mean,
should-
they're not out in the
We should
wild.
feed them what do they call it? Aphrodisiacs?
Poppers.
No.
We're just got
They're just doing
panda
gay
bears taking ecstasy and poppers.
They're gay as fuck.
Holy shit.
That's why.
Pandas are gay as fuck.
Ling Ling is off a beam, dude.
Yeah, they're
We
doing.
just have Ling Ling at a Fred Again concert.
Yeah.
You don't have to be so
I miss your touch. Na, 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 rush. Na, 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 na. All right. On that note, I think we will explore the territory of panda fucking and much more behind the paywall
That's right.
at patreon.com/fear. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so
Subscribe.
much for coming. This was a cutie-free episode.
Yes, Cutie, we miss her very much.
Yeah, she died to
bear is
self-suck.
That's right. And also next week, I believe we are unveiling the
New set.
the coveted new set
Hope.
with
Copium.
our guest Stavros Halkias.
Wow, what an episode. We are so back.
we
How
are
are we going to
so
fit
bad.
him in there? That's a real question.
That was
We're about to
fat,
find out.
fat shaming.
That wasn't even a fat joke because the
that-
studio is tiny.
What else would that have been?
How are we going to fit any guest in there is what I
That's-
mean.
Yeah. Well, Hassan, I think you were objectively larger than
Hassan has never done a self-suck. He's been on every
Also true,
episode.
You'll see. You'll find out. You'll find out what it looks like.
Oh, God, Ling Ling's off a beam. You don't have to be so strong.
Oh god, I'm falling asleep. Okay, not because that episode but because I have been awake since 8 a.m. and I'm so fucking tired and it's catching up to me. And I worked out today. I was literally, my eyes are like, I can barely keep my eyes open. Holy shit. I should have just stood up during that and like walked around. One thing that I did want to do is before I go, maybe we can do this really quick. Basically, here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. Let me set the scene for you, okay? Listen up. Let me set the scene. The year is 2023. It's December. It's Christmas time, okay? And I have been invited to a Christmas party this Saturday. We're about 4 days out, 3 days out. I need a fucking fit. Specifically, an ugly Christmas sweater or some Christmas themed attire. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be crazy, just something that's not trash. So I'm gonna look through this now. Here are our options. Really jankily hiding my fucking address on the other monitor here, but if you guys see it, don't leak it. Men's. Christmas sweater men. If you guys have any options, by the way, I'm just looking at fucking Amazon right now, but if you guys have any other websites or any other cool suggestions, feel free to link them and hit me with them in the chat. Otherwise, the unicorn one is dope. The first one, Never worn a tux in my life, but I have a tux only wedding this weekend, so I feel ya. Cutie's Christmas sweater? True. I did not buy that, though. I don't know if I'll get that in time. I should have thought of that. Could also go like with like a red fit of sorts. I'm not gonna. The Slayer one kind of goes hard. What vibe do you want to? I don't know. I'm open to suggestion. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. I don't really know what I want. And I'm also falling asleep. Oh, God. Oh, God. The Happy Easter Joe Biden kind of goes hard. I wouldn't get it in time, though. It doesn't... I need it by Saturday. What's this? Dolce & Gabbana Red Christmas... This is fucking hard, honestly. It's $1,400? What the fuck? I'm gonna wear it for one day. Talk about Christmas. I don't know about this one. Tipsy Elves. What's this? This is nice. Men's Dino Mate Ugly Christmas sweater. Just the dinos fucking clanking brewskis together. I kind of like that. Christmas. What is Tipsy Elves? This is a whole website for this shit. You miss, you drink. This little, a little interactive one. I was looking at these. Which one do you like? Oh, the cat one's fire. Yeah, get that one. Yeah, that one's cute. Oh no. I don't think there's anything wrong with that song. Honestly, Last Christmas by Wham is the only Christmas song I really like. That's literally the only Christmas song I like. No, I'm not running it. I'm not playing any of these. We're done. That's the one Christmas song you're getting on my fucking stream all year. Okay. But yeah, get the cat for sure. That's the best one. Little interactive sweater. What is this? The snowman button up. I mean, yeah, okay. So it doesn't have to be a sweater. It could just be like a button up, or it could be like a jacket. The black snowman button up kind of goes. It does. The cat one, that's not for me. That's for Emma. What's this? Did I just get a... This is pretty heat. This is pretty heat, honestly. The Homer and Marge mistletoe with the Simpsons in the back. This kind of goes. This kind of goes. I kind of fuck with this. Game sweater. I can't get over the game sweater. It'd be so obnoxious, but also... Reindeers fucking. Get lit. These are all so stupid. Ask your mom if I'm real. Sweater has pockets? Which one? Oh, the cat sweater? Rolling with my snowmies. That's a good one. The duck. Oh my god, the duck, dude. You're so right. The duck. Dude, this okay. I think we have a leader. Oh, they only have extra larges? Guaranteed delivery Friday, December 15th. No, I need it fucking now. This one isn't ugly, but it's sick. I can do sick. This is gas, yeah. So that's the other problem is I need it by Saturday. This one's fire. Wait, I just want this one. This one's so good. This one's so good. I'm thinking about buying it. Yeah, buy it. They have Black Santa? That's crazy. They have the one that has the fucking pocket for your drink where your dick's supposed to be? That's crazy. Dinosaur suit? Yeah, this is fucking way too much. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna be that guy. I need something subtle but still dope. And it can be either funny or cool. But it can't be too like... It can't be too like in your face. I kind of like big gift energy. Big gift energy is kind of cute. That natty one hard? Which one? Missed it. Oh, the natural light? Dude, this is crazy. The natty light Christmas sweater is insane. These will never, none of these will ship in time, it looks like. Hold on, let me see if I can do expedited shipping. Otherwise, we're just wasting our time on this website. Free shipping, economy. Oh no, I can do expedited. Expedited shipping for $12 gets it here tomorrow. Okay, so this website will do expedited shipping for $12. Okay, cool. So any of these are fair game. This one? Ew, no, I hate this so much. I might buy this one just to wear as like a normal sweater, like the white one. It kind of goes. It doed. Where'd Natty Light go? Did I close Natty Light? I don't know if I would do Natty Light. I don't love the blue. This is crazy. Hung with care would be funny because I could put a drink in there. Horny. This one is stupid, but it almost is like, it's so stupid it comes back around and is like ironically funny. The vest goes hard? Nah. The one you said you'd wear anywhere, the rest are impulse shopping. Sexy Santa? No. Stop staring at my package. So dumb. The Budweiser one kind of goes hard too. Gingerbread Man giving himself abs with icing is pretty hard. Light that shit up kind of goes too. Space one? Which one? Oh, this one? Yeah, it's kind of cute. Is it fucked up if I do Black Santa? Am I allowed to do that? Is that progressive of me or is that not allowed? I'm kidding. Imagine though. Okay, we reached the end. Yeah, canceled. Reindeer onesie's kind of cute. Rudolph hoodie's kind of cute. Okay, I think. Really, the only one I set aside was Big Gift Energy for the shirt. I think Simpsons would be good. Could be good. The patchwork one. I need like a normal one too, I think. Yeah, the duck. Oh yeah, I'll get the duck in time. Duh. Duck. Easy winner. Duck. 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 It's duck. It's duck. 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 It's duck. 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 Figured it out. It's duck. We all agree it's duck, right? Great. Only XL. That's fine. I can make XL work. It'll be a little bold. It'll be a little like oversized. That's fine. Let me do one more pass through and make sure I didn't miss any good ones, any import ones. Hung with Care is the other one. I don't love the stripes though. Okay, I'm gonna buy this one and this one, and then just wear whichever one I'm feeling. Okay, perfect. Thank you for helping me figure that out, chat. That was very helpful. Love you guys. Check Discord. The link is too long. What happened? Oh, God. Rolling with my snowmies? I already saw this one. It was good. I like it. March making more informed decisions on Christmas winners than I do on most decisions. Nice. All right. I would normally stream a little longer, but I'm fucking sleepy as shit, so I'm done. Good night. Stand back and stand by. Operation 1K Andy has commenced. You were here. Look for me soon. Make sure to follow. Make sure to keep tabs on when I go live. I'm coming. 2024, I'm fucking coming. For Twitch. I'm coming for Twitch. Yeah, you heard that right. All right, good night. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Man spit rhymes, man don't lie. 2-2 step, then the next shot fly. Dictates in the insurance. Ask little bro if you think that I'm lying. That man, hey, Kaya man, so fly. Like text 2 J1s and I'm nice. I thought my bedroom wasn't up, so I stopped. Nearly pie. Quang is this, Quang is that, Quang is Marga. His head's fat, but I'm still king in this bitch, that's fact. Fuck this, we dirt man. My man don't fuck with them, you joke man. Allow it, I meant joke men. Hold on, one from up the old blue. Let a sweet one from down the old Ken. Like, big Quang face, Quang